we can go back, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
makes
you
sense.
could
also
also just mute and deafen everybody.
There's one other
that's what
thing
I
we
meant,
can
yeah.
do, is that we could make some other rooms, extra rooms, and just hop in there if you're playing each other.
Possibly. I mean, that
seems
like a lot of work.
Yeah, and it also means you can't openly talk about your hand with chat.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Yeah.
Do we know if Adipai is coming? Because I'm live now.
He
I
says,
saw him in someone's chat.
He's showing us online on Mitgo.
yeah,
Also, this is weird when I'm streaming but also talking to people. I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do with
I
my
have the
hands.
same problem. At least everybody else can hear you guys as well, so I'm not talking into the air like a loon.
Are you sure about that?
Are you?
I have no idea if people on my stream can hear the whole mumble thing, so we'll find out.
Sure.
Alright, this is the most awkward Ultimate Showdown I've ever listened to.
Yeah, actually, we need to start smack talking. I'm gonna wreck you guys.
I'm still on my loading screen. Just get this audio going.
Alright, I've actually gone properly live now, and I've gone off the intro screen. So hello everybody in the
Hello
chat.
everybody
watching.
on Hats Chat.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
You can hear.
Welcome to Hats' stream.
Yeah, this is my stream.
I've gone live on my stream now. I'm up on the
That's what we want.
the Mitgo version.
Uno, can you do my intro?
You need to do your intro.
Yeah.
I forgot what you normally say.
Oh.
Adipai was in the LRR mumble, not the Fanstreamer.
Oh yeah, no, that is confusing.
Actually, I always
Hey to Red
opened.
Nightmares channel.
Shout out to those people watching there, I guess.
Go watch the Farscape podcast or something.
Yeah, do that.
Oh yeah, the
we
First
actually-
Witch podcast. I should make sure I promote that more.
Yeah, we actually just recorded a new episode today. That
Yeah,
will be
I got
going
that
up.
salty.
Yeah. There's a lot of
James
rage.
keeps promising me he's going to put the Minecraft video up soon.
James promises a lot of things.
We did record it, honest.
I'll believe it when I see it. Alright, so what we're doing, by the way, is we're kind of hanging out in Mumble so that we all get in on the same pod. It's the easiest way for us to do that. Once we get into the actual... once we get into the pod and start opening packs and stuff, we will say goodbye to everyone else and then wait until... We won't be talking to each other until possibly after each round has finished. And we can hop back in there.
Thank you for explaining that to all the streams.
Haha!
Mate of mine,
That makes my job a lot
boxes
easier.
I bought,
Yeah.
He just told me that he opened an Expedition Steam vent, Gideon and Obnixilis out of the box.
I was
What
happy
are
just
the-
opening Chad, but
Screw
What are
that.
the expeditions going for actually online?
Money.
Too much.
Like 9, 10 tickets, I think? Because there's still fetches and shocks.
Nice.
Wait, 9 or 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is less than you think.
No,
actually.
I was
They're not
hoping 90.
No.
I was gonna say.
No,
I
no,
figured
no,
they
no,
wouldn't
they're
be
not as
as.
desirable online because they can't be redeemed for a real set of them.
Right, yeah.
Ah,
Makes sense.
Yeah, that makes a
Whereas
lot.
Foil basics, if they're in the sets, probably will because the foil basics can be redeemed,
Yeah.
and obviously foil basics at the moment are going for £5 each. So
Nice. Nice. Alright, by the way, my chat, if you're watching, song requests are open, so go nuts. If you want some background music,
For my
and they're
chat,
free.
we are
my background
currently
music
listening.
is just Tesla purring. So.
Actually, I told a lie. So, some of them were worth like 60 tickets still. So, I don't know.
Oh, nice.
They're-
And my chat, I've just put some Electro Swing on. So if you want Electro Swing, there's my chat.
Oh, electro
Song
swing.
requests as answers.
Yeah,
I'm
I mean,
going
if no
full
one
rip
starts
off and
requesting-
playing big giant circles, I think.
Nice. If
Yeah,
no
and
one
I'm
starts
current-
requesting stuff, I'll just put my music on in a bit. But
And as for music on my channel, we are currently listening to
it's request
Ozzy
song.
Remix's Serious Monkey Business.
What?
It's a remix out of Donkey Kong Country 2.
Nice.
And if you want the multi-twitch in my chat, you can do Bang multi-twitch,
Hey, what's up, Candy Nuke?
and that'll have us all.
Are you
on.
trying to get in on the Candy Nuke?
I mean, if you
This-
want to, you
you
don't
want
have to
to.
stream.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have the mumble. If you don't have the mumble, the easiest thing to do is just kind of stalk the friendly sealed queue, and when you see me or Keeb or Uno get in there, jump in as well. Hey, Addy Pie.
Hey, that's it, bye.
Hey!
Hey!
What's up?
After 50 years of trying.
7 years later.
Hope of the Gatewatch
I
pre-release.
finally come to this.
After 10,000 years, I'm free.
Over 9,000
Time to conquer Zendikar.
again.
Jace, Jace, the Eldrazi have escaped. Recruit a team of planeswalkers with attitude.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Is it working? Oh, I should actually properly enable. Do that again. Do that again, Havoc 4. I think I had a cost set up that wasn't working. So try that again, and that should work.
Negative cost.
Something like that.
Okay, the current sealed queue only has 5 spots left. We'll need to wait for that one to clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
So-
it's a 16 man, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, full disclosure, I've only seen about a third of the cards, so if you see any stupid plays, just expect them.
That's
System
fair.
Shock.
I haven't looked a great deal at the cards either.
What are cards? I don't know.
Eldrazi?
I do know there's an Eldrazi that throws other Eldrazi, so that would be
Yes.
fun.
I am back.
Yes. He
What's
is
up?
Back on
possibly the
stream.
best
Sorry about
flavor
that.
text of the set.
All right.
Like,
Hello, Valkyrie Lemons. What is up? Got some System Shock 2 music. Nice.
going to go a bit.
Else is I'm looking at the
the
right chat.
mains.
I only have my chat open.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, friends.
We're gonna have to wait this one out first.
That's all right. We can hang out for a bit.
Yeah, just
How is
Yeah.
everyone in chat? In all chats, especially my chat though, because they're the only ones who really matter.
Boo to that chat, especially Valkyrie Lemons.
I
Boo
was
to
gonna
him.
say-
Fight.
Okay,
Well, my
everybody
chat
into
is
Hat's
the
chat.
virus.
Raid the
No.
fucker.
What have I done? My hubris. Chalk up a hubris count. We have that. We have the technology.
Of course, that's on your channel. That makes total sense.
Hey. That's accurate. That's fair.
I'm actually gonna turn off.
the hubris count was great, and it's probably going to come in for Mitko, to be honest.
Oh yeah, like it makes
Yeah.
perfect sense for Magic. Be like,
Can
I've
we run
totally
this
got that.
5-color good stuff deck?
What could possibly go wrong?
I played 3 colors at my physical pre-release.
Well,
Well,
you
no, I
can.
played
You've
2
got-
and splashed 2 other colors actually.
You've got quite a few multicolored lands, and Evolving Wilds is in the set.
Yeah.
Nice.
I
That's
also
always
had
good.
a Beast
Evolving
Color
Wilds plays
Savant.
really well
So
with landfall.
Yeah, I think all the mana dorks also tap for any colour, so.
Okay, there we go.
yeah, but
Yeah.
tap for all colors. You're right.
So I think 3 colors or two with a heavy splash is eminently doable.
I mean, as it has been in the past, like
Yeah.
it was Tarkir that was the odd one out, really,
True.
Yeah,
because that was like 3 color stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's hope we open some stuff, some
Yeah.
things.
I'm hoping for an Oxalis.
I will settle for no less
Hobby.
than 3 planeswalkers.
Like,
So two
gonna have a long
Gideon
weekend.
and
We'll open 6 packs, they'll all be land.
hey, in this set, if they're
That could
all
be good.
land, that might not be terrible.
No, right.
I know
it's
somebody
gonna make
wanna-
it's gonna make draft interesting because you're gonna be picking up lands, and it's not really gonna take up a slot in
No,
your deck.
it's just I've got all this fixing, but nothing to play.
There's a lot of this. There's the cycle of spell lands as well, which is interesting. But yeah.
Yeah, they did the spell lands the first time round. Teetering Peaks,
But also the
Soaring
sack
Sea
land.
Cliffs,
Yeah. And
and the rest.
can we? And I mean, I'm just like, what do we call the stupid jewels? No. Wait, the name of the jewel.
Tango land.
I think
No,
Battlelands is what's
Buckle
called on.
Lands.
I enjoyed the one Laserbeaks mentioned during the Magic stream. They're dual lands, DUEL, because everyone fights over the names.
Yes, that's not
Nice.
confusing. Nice, but I like it. I like it.
Paul's Buckle Lands, for 1-2 buckle my shoe.
Oh yeah, 'cause that's better than Tango, right?
That's as
Right,
bad.
I'll use
Okay, everybody
two,
in.
jumping in.
Go,
Yes.
go,
Jump.
go.
Drop again. Drop in. Hell jumpers. Go.
Right, there we go, we're all in. I guess.
Oh, look at
Now-
you with your matching names to your actual names. Commander.
Haven't opened anything yet, Mentalgen 1. We're about to hop into this queue,
Yeah.
and then we'll say goodbye to Mumble Friends, and we'll get on with some magic.
With the show. When
So
this
apparently,
queue
Draken from my chat opened Kiora and activated her.
Oh, I want a Kiora. Actually, hang on.
Her ultimate.
I have a Kiora with me.
Fuck.
I have Funko Pop Kiora, who is keying out a little bit.
All I have now is a penguin.
I have.
Penguins.
V-Box, a funny.
Shamefully
Bob.
underrated in.
I have no
represented
webcam, so
in
this exercise doesn't really work out for me too well.
Alright,
So I've got a Black Lotus, yeah?
Yeah.
Also, Drakon is a filthy man because he also opened an Arid Mesa during that pre-release.
Yeah, I've
Not fair.
for the
No.
for the release draft I did. I've only done one BFZ draft so far.
Yeah.
Packs 2 and 3, people were actively first picking foil basics if the pack was really janky. Because that's what
Makes
I
sense.
found. It was worth
Yeah.
far more than anything else in the pack.
That's fair enough.
You
We
really
have
don't
had that in my local
a
draft.
choice of what to pick though here in Sealed.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting.
Also, I'd like to point out to people watching my stream, this remix is done by, what is it, Jukio Kozalek Kallio. Oh, versus Quad City DJ, sorry. Like, that's the mashup.
On theme, I like it.
Yeah, that was requested by Navaran, so good job. Alright,
Oh, there were 10 in this queue a minute ago. Why
I
would
mean,
you
come
drop?
on. Come on. I have a podcast
Because-
to do later, for fuck's sake.
I have
This
a
is just
dinner
gonna
to go
roll
to.
right into this, basically.
Well, not a dinner. I need to go 2 people after their dinner.
you need
Just,
to go
just
eat
do the
food.
podcast while playing Magic.
I could, I mean, I could.
Like HP did it while during his 24-hour
I
stream.
mean, I'm
mad
supposed to
man.
be hosting the thing, is the problem. Oh well.
You can
HP
multitask.
can pick that up. Fine. He's
That's
good.
alright, I can multitask. I have pilot DNA.
Spoilers.
Spoilers!
Spoiler alert, Hats is
Oh, I
actually stuck in
very
his
nearly
deck.
bought the Blu-ray collection of Fast
Whoa.
today.
Whoa.
He's not
Okay,
going to sell
who
much ice
committed
cream
what
going at
crime?
speed.
Swatted.
Who's being arrested?
No one
We're being
yet.
raided?
I can only hope.
He's not going to sell much ice cream going at that speed.
God, can you imagine if the ice cream man really had the Doppler effect?
It's like... Alright.
I've heard some ice cream vans where the jingle thing is bad enough to just have Doppler effect on its own because it just speeds up and slows down as it plays.
Alright, okay.
What? 12?
Well-
Up near me,
people.
there was an ice cream van that used to travel around with a really off-key teddy bear's picnic.
That just sounds
in the dead of
creepy.
winter.
That just sounds like something from Silent Hill.
Holy crap.
Are you sure it was an ice cream van and not just a local pedophile?
We
Like a
never,
murder
we never
van.
actually saw it. We called it the Soul Van.
You never saw it, it's a ghost van. A
Is
ghost
that
ice
how-
cream van.
Is that how things work in the UK? You have the local police, the local school, and the local pedophile?
I mean,
It helps to categorise people.
apparently
Yeah.
so.
I'm
Ah,
not too good
right.
at that.
So
Alright, come on, 4 more people. Get in here.
watch as we play
We
all
want to
of the other
slam.
people, and
We
none
want
of
to come
us.
on and slam.
Yeah, that would be horrible, but
It's okay, all we have to do is
We
if we
live.
all just keep winning, we'll all just meet each other, it'll be fine.
Yeah. Alright,
that I
3
can
people.
do.
3 more, come on.
3!
Ah.
Two.
2. Oh,
There you go,
nearly
Richie
there.
Rich. He's my
Alright.
pick to win.
Alright, get ready. So, once we get in there, we can just... Alright,
Hey,
Yeah,
fine.
There we go.
okay.
good luck, gentlemen.
Right,
Good luck.
I will see you later.
Yep, see you
So
back.
mute and
You were denied hunter privileges in Lamore.
Okay, so what do we have? I can actually turn the music back up now as well. And let go sort. There we go. Ruinous Path, Noyandar, Fathom Feeder, Shrine. Doesn't seem great, does it? Let's actually make the audio audible. So what is playable out of all this? Colour. This is actually surprisingly playable, and I'll play an 06 anytime. I'll play this, one spell. Okay, 2 squares ones. And spell this. That didn't seem very good. But, oh wow, if I want to sacrifice things. So, bit of removal. Actually, quite a lot of removal. Enough for me to consider going full on black. What are you going grey? Metal grey? I like that. Sentinel, stone, here. Almost all this is playable. Sneak. Then we've got Khan's Emissary and having beautiful sort of blade master. Huh. Could go any direction with this, to be honest. And we've got ally encampment. Oh, hello. Probably wanted to pay attention to those. Okay. So I'm gonna put you on the unplayable pile. Not unplayable, but not looking to play. I think we're base black no matter what though. 2 Demon's Grasp for Ruinous Path for this. We've got nothing to ingest with. Let's try black green first, because it looks like it's got the most playables in it. 3 drops. So what will we do in this deck? Got good late game and removal to back it up. So if we're playing removal, we've got something like this in there. Where is it putting the green cards? Oh, okay. Let's see, I'll probably switch it. Probably wouldn't. Nitro reckon isn't the worst. Oh, not been great. This. See, this becomes a lot worse when you've got nothing to exile. I do take out this. Boom Spinners and Cooler Signs is a very nice little teamwork thing. But this is light on trees. There's nothing very exciting about this. Like, this is the main what we're going to hit. Brood Monster is very weak. The rest is very average. Probably wouldn't play this. I'd probably have to get the room process with. It's not inspiring by any means of it. No, so let's save this a lot for me. One thing you can do if you're trying to build a group is that you can just save it as you go along. So let's get rid of the green. The other thing, like this black is very good. I think. But this is, well, the removal is very good. No, maybe we need to play black. Maybe black is another game though. I'll like blue though. looks better. But you can actually ingest stuff. Very long light on creatures though. We're not bringing in some very average things. Like what we would maybe, like, we could like splash in these two. But again, that's very creature-like. Well, then we can't get some creature stuff from LRR. Oh man. Don't like this pool at all. It seems really quite bad. Like, what would be the next card in this? Like, Oracle of Death? Something from the white? Like, I could just play some hands with this, to be honest. I think I'd rather not, but... And actually, Titan's Present might actually get in here as well. Not inspired by that either. So let's check them all back. I mean, there is an argument to play black as a splash. What is something like this looking like? Actually no, I can just, the red seems unfortunately way too weak. What if we went something like this? Because then we're not really playing splash, we're just playing straight 3 colours. It's just a bit... feels very weak. Like, what else could we play? Oracle of Dust. Like, if we're just playing straight 3 colours, we would probably just... maybe stick in this guy, that guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 colour switches. Oh yeah, I'm thinking about these guys. Like, it would be something like this. It's kind of like a deck I had yesterday, where I just had nothing but removal, and eventually it got there. Also worth noting this, we have 2 ways of exiling for this and that. I guess fine. Running forcing creatures seems very light. Now 3 hands 1. Yeah, core entangle probably wouldn't make it. There, man, this seems really weak. I think it's the best we can build. Like, no, like, there's just nothing exciting to hold to play. Apart from maybe LRR and, like, at least this I can kind of play a control deck-ish. I think I might want something like this more. But we would have some synergies. I guess it will do. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 white. 8, 9 blue, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 black. So fairly split across the colours, we need all of them kind of early. I think this is going to be a depressing 4-4 split. It's 4 of everything. Oh boy, this deck does not seem very good. But well, I'll deal with it. I'm gonna hope power triumphs somehow. Just get to this guy eventually. Yeah, I'm not sure what else we can really do there. Not a lot. Yeah, I'm not sure how else I can really do this. Like, everything else seems really underwhelming. We just kind of got average stuff and everything. So, let's submit and hit go. Powerfully filling up 8 minutes at a time. I mean, actually, like, there's a lot of powerful cards in there. With like Million Dollar Breaker of Armies. I wonder if actually one metal cards are devastating. I actually think I might not want it. With like Million. Look at that, I don't think we're getting enough life for that, and even when it's like a one shot. This is a possibility. Over Devastator. You know, 4 fleet, 4 high fire is no joke. So I think it would either be that, or this, which is a nice useful threat, or something like that. But I don't think we're playing this. I'll take that, what's more late game shenanigans. So let's just actually double check my sources of land. We have 5 black sources, 5 white sources, 5 blue sources, and 2 colours. Yeah, there's a lot of individually powerful cards. But just a complete dearth of consistency. It kind of fucked up. It didn't really feel like we have it. It didn't feel like we have any 2 colour pair that's like strong enough on its own. So we just dip into ones. On the upside, we do have 7 removal spells. 8 if you count Spell Shrivel. 9 if you count the Fathom Feeder. It's Death Touch. And 10 if we ever get to use Wasted Strangler. Got 2 Awakens. 3 Awakens. But I have found that just having a lot of removal, unsurprisingly, is often good. I had a draft last night with more removal I knew what to do with. And it went as you'd imagine. I don't think I want to play Bone Splinters in this deck because I've got so few creatures as it is. I don't need the extra removal. And, you know, if I went for like the black-green route, it makes more sense, because when you've got things like Call the Scions, it just gives you free food for them. What if there were options like black, green, blue? Or white? Do not know. Oh, I'm tired. For rarity, on Sunday I actually woke up before 10 AM in the morning. I'm paying the price. Never wake up early, kids, it's not worth it. I did something instead. I don't think this guy's like, at the most, we could converge this for free. But we're never using the full thing from it. That's the thing, because we were like, oh, you can pay lots of mana and get all the taps out of it. But, without the scry, it's just not playable, I don't think. Because, if you're paying 3 mana, you're paying 5 mana just for 3 taps, it's basically a really expensive tumble magnet. And tumble magnet was fine, but not this painfully. We do not have enough allies for this. I think we've got 2. 3. Otherwise it was quite nice actually. Are we getting there, Bradley? Lands? We got the island, which is the best island. And the forest. So I think the other thing about this is that we do get a fair few sideboard options. We get this against aggressive decks. We get this against aggressive decks. This against a slow deck. Oh no, I probably still won't play that. 2 spells we get is quite nice. We always have this if we need them. And bring in some more beef. I feel like I managed to open one of all the spell lands there. I wonder, like, I do have 6 things to this, with power 1, 2, 3 and 8, 10. If I had less removal, I think I'd probably play it. But not when I've got this much of it. That's the only problem with Sealed is there's always one person who takes all the time to build, which is fine, it just means you have to wait around for a little bit. I don't even have a standard deck to build it either. Didn't think that one through, did I? Well that's it, I still might even actually have all regularly landfall. Do I have a Tarkus Command? Does not seem like it. You're probably that expensive though. Some of this stuff mostly from what I read last year. Last year? Like 2 weeks ago. Wake up. 45 seconds. So this is the, I think both my in playthroughs because I went to 3 and 2, and then in draft on mid game I've done quite well for myself somehow. We're filming early then you sleep over. Here we go. Who do we get? Do we get one of the other fan streamers? Would be quite fun if I did. No, you get this RSM dude. I don't know who that is. Is this a keep? We have a turn 2 play. We're on the draw. I think given our mana, we might just have to. I think we've got something white, but not something blue. But the thing of the matter, this hand is pretty bonkers. Hopefully Stonehead may be worse sometimes. Probably not against the McKinney side on their own, but still have you. Yep. My opponent so far is mono red. Okay. Okay, Gunner's gonna show you can come up through that hill. I mean, if he plays a land, we still can't block anything, but you know. At least next turn, if we're really feeling bad, we can use some adverse conditions to our advantage, but we're just taking 5 here, I think. And still mono red. And continues to be so. Always yield to this, save yourself some time. The question is, do we attack with guns instead? I think we do and start just putting a clock on him. And I think we play... I think we'll play Merc Rider. Because it should be able to at least trade with like Valakut Invoker. Sure, there's nothing in exile, so... And then next turn we can go Moyendar, then turn us up with the adverse conditions, and hopefully that would give us enough to work with. If he doesn't attack yet, that's very good for us. And then it's possible to just stuck on lands. Playing mono red and sealed would quite impressive. I'm going to trade with Valakut Invoker because I fear that a bit more long term. Yeah, there's the combat trick. I had to figure I had one. No, I don't think we're doing anything here. Apart from playing out Mr. Dar. So hopefully next turn this means we can adverse... Oh wait, there's the second colour. Hopefully this means we can adverse awaken... I mean, I feel if we untap with this board state we're doing pretty well. McKinney Patrol, okay. Do we get an attack? We don't. Now I'm feeling very good about life. Oh, that's also quite nice. So let's start putting a clock out. I think I tap... Well, let's see if he plays anything, because he might play an ally for rally. Let's tap this and that. So awaken this. I'd be very surprised if he attacks, but if he attacks that almost means he's got a trick. Be quite nice to get something in exile, because then Wasteland Strangler becomes very good, otherwise I think we'll just Sky Spawner going. Featherdark Cub, destroy Titan Shaman. That's noteworthy for our Titan claws. Shrine of the Forsaken God. No, I'll take it, it's a land. I don't think I want to get aggressive with anything else here, because Moyendar can be dwarfed, we've got no real tricks around it. I don't want to attack with land. Yeah, let's just get some... Let's not use that plane. Yeah, so this means we've now got 2 flyers. We're coming up the board nicely. Feeling a lot happier about life now. Because because hopefully you should be able to outrace. Okay, doesn't like that. So red, white, aggressive stuff. So I think I'm gonna take out this in favour of fortified rampart. Restorative medic seems fine. Spell shrivel might not be great. In fact, I think I would rather have creature there. I don't know if I want another rampart though. I think I do actually. He didn't seem to have anything late game. I think it was like concessions kind of indicating that that board was enough for him to stop. So. Okay, I like this. So who's playing who? Keeps playing Can't Wear Hats. Uno is playing. Wow, everyone else got paired against Dicky, but that's insane. But at least that means one of us, two of us will win. Man, that is actually crazy. They all got paired against each other. Apart from me, Commander, and Red Niner. But still, that's quite cool. So hopefully we can just survive the initial onslaught. We should be fine in this match, I think. I mean, we need to watch out for Shore Strike. Which is noteworthy. Yeah, that's the kind of power of Crown of Emissary, just like it can attack and mitigates a lot of its not really damage. Ticking away. I think it's taking quite a while over his sideboarding. I wonder if he's doing the I know I'm probably doing this is where you sideboard into a completely different deck game 2. Which would not surprise me. This hand seems very keepable. Some Sky Spawns? Oh, he's still got mounted. Ooh, Triangular. Mono-colourless at the moment. We've got all our mana for natural Esper. Okay, so there's some blue. That is noteworthy. Pilgrim's Eye. Well, that will stop our Sky Spawner, yeah. He got a plane, so actually it looks like last game he was 3 colours and we just didn't notice. Or he just knows how new one. So that's Sky Spawn. I will trade for Pilgrim's Eye. On defense, if he attacks him, I'm not getting it. And next time I think I want to go on the Great One. On an Ombu champion. That's a little weird. Can fly a fallen champion, yeah. Let's just battle. He will trade. Drop the greatest of horns. Let's see where we go. Because next turn we'll get to trigger landfall, so that'll be a 4/5 first strike. I think Sky Spawner again is probably the play. Yep, take 4. Going into a race, we do have an adverse conditions and a spawning bed, and if we exile the Merch Rider. That is interesting. So you thought you would play it before combat? Oh, Mortuary Mire is not a bad draw at all. Let's battle. If he gives us first strike, That is very bad for us, but if it was going to happen, it was going to happen. If he blocks, we know he does. Nothing. I think I want to pour on the pressure of another Sky Spawn. We've got all the mana we need, pretty much. We're down everything above 5. We've got some Scions, so we can stick that in front of an on-defensive. And we've got another land play next turn to get back to Sky Spawner, so I think we can just slowly start grinding down with things like Adverse. You're an attack, I think that's good for us. Okay. I'm going to block here just because it's the turn where he hasn't given the on-view camp, for example. So I could take 6 and go to 10, but if he has an ally next turn and he can cancel over, it's going to be pretty bad for us. That's actually also pretty bad for us. That's good for us though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to go Sky Spawn next turn. Get in. I think I want to ruin his pattern next turn. So I think I'll adverse this one. There's a lot of weird routes of where to go with this, so he attacked, that's interesting. This I will take. Hopefully he plays something big now that we can just path away. Fair Darker was not what I was thinking. Maybe don't want to awaken anymore. Because this isn't untapping during his next untap. I always forget about adverse conditions, it always looks a lot better than it is. What's this? Stone Fury. Okay. So we've got plenty of time to work with here, so I think we just Sky Spawn. Because now we have 4 in the air. Hopefully he attacks and we can kind of awaken and get him somehow. Yeah, he's still beating down. Maybe he's got like a rolling fund or something that he thinks that he can win the race with. Oh, Tiny Crawls, that's a nice draw. So I think I can hold off even longer actually on the oh, more removal. Gideon's approach, that's fine. Now I'm falling a little bit behind now. I don't know, I wish they didn't let you go for this rigmarole if they know there's nothing in exile. I think I've thrown the notes trying to put something this turn. And if he eats a short strike, then fine. His god is done. He's thinking about it. So attack with everything is our opponent's plan. I've got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I want to keep 1 Scion. And here I'm taking 4. And barring shenanigans, we get to clear out 2 of his guys. If he has rolling thunder, we just die. Yep, there's the short strike. Okay. Don't think I can attack anymore. I could coils and play out Wasteland Strangler. Fortunately, like, his body's just like a better to ours. I think maybe I just kill one Duke Champion. Awaken around. It's also possible the play here is to just not awaken anything, is to not awaken anything. Right, because I think I can do all these things. I can half. Yeah, I can. No, I can't. Actually, I can with the silence. It's also possible that I attack the Sky Spawn. No, I need all my mana for spawning them. I'll die to a combat group this way. I think it gives me less chance of winning. So he's just going to attack for everything. I think I'm just going to risk it and not block the Courier Griffin, which means I should have attacked with the Sky Swan last time. And if he has another trick, he has another trick. Okay, so he's got 2 of those. There's probably a way to win that, but I did not see what it was. I think actually now I want to bring in a Dispel. Slightly more might actually be bad here, we haven't seen anything powerful or greater. Yeah, let's go with Dispel. He's got a lot of instances that we can blame out with. Grudge matches are going to happen. I think there's probably a way. Maybe the safe play there is you just like Ruinous Path one thing, Titan Coils the other, and then just block the other one. This is not fantastic, but also but you go to the bottom. What's also noteworthy is I don't think we saw what his blue was for yet. So I'm wondering what the splash is there for. Forecasting for that. Somewhat annoying. Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to wait to play this guy with exile something. Like, blue card and get to that. Valkyrie is going well. A little bit tired, but we're in game 3 of this one. It's interesting. I don't know who, like, my deck is kind of like got some powerful stuff, but also not that good. So who knows? And hopefully we're not getting curved out on here, because that would suck. Let's just give this Vigilance and Basher. Because if we're getting curved out on, that's pretty bad for us, but what can you do? And next turn, worst comes to worst, we can pop the Coastal and just draw the cards. 'Cause unfortunately we've drawn nothing but lands, but yeah. Okay, well, this just got a great deal harder. Oh, no, allies. Yeah. We may be boned. Because you can churn out an ally every turn. Oh, is music a little loud? Okay. I'm also talking quieter than all. I think I've just got to kill the first strike ally. Because that's not allowing me to block. Because then maybe I can block the Castigator. Coastal next turn, but man. Turn 4 Gideon's going to be a bit of a difficult thing to beat. And you can also just turn on Gideon. Ah, man. Well, I'm glad we killed the first strike dude now. No problem, Bob. I'm not sure what else I'm playing to. I can't bounce anything with this, so I've got to just jump block. I actually have to just jump block Gideon, and then hope to go into something next turn that does the trick. If he's got one of his short strikes as well, I'm just dead. But I don't know, what can you do about that? Yeah, we're dead. He does have a Gideon. He played it turn 4. It's like, oh no. See, where were you? Where were you? Ah well, we can't do something. Sometimes you just can't do anything about it. Oh, the first game to finish, which means I get the double bonus of losing and also having to now fill like 20 minutes up. Probably could have won the second game if we did something a bit different. I know. Let's try something. If everything goes a bit weird for a second, it's not my fault. I have forgotten how to... Oh, there we go. Oh, I can't type. Professionalism. Yeah, I know Hats and Key are playing each other. Adipie's playing against Uno. I don't know who, like, Human Nightmare and whatnot are facing. Yeah. I wish I had opened the Gideon. It would have been quite nice. This is what we're running. Free colour. Well, game 1. It's just... I think game 2 I probably did something wrong somewhere. And then game 3. We don't talk about game 3. I wonder if it's worth playing this when I only have like 3 ways of dealing with things. But yeah, it is. Like, what really sucked is that you already had to. It's like I was thinking, like, well, maybe I can do something about this, and I was like, oh wait, he makes allies. My opponent has 2 allies out. I have lost this game. To be honest, I can't complain. Yesterday, no, that's the wrong set. That's the wrong deck. Where's my beautiful deck from yesterday? Oh, this thing. Yesterday I was doing this to people, so I think this is kind of karma, because it had 4 Gideon's Reproaches. This has got all the cards merged together, but the deck did have 4 Gideon's Reproaches, 3 Sheer Drops, a Stasis Snare, 2 Royal Spells, a Smite the Monstrous, and you spend some other cards around it. And it was absolutely disgusting. It was unbelievable how ridiculous that deck was. It felt like I could never lose. I need to figure out how to move that manually, but until then you get this professionalism. Can you tell that I don't stream very often? But you should just be able to pick it up, and I don't even need it. I'm still here, I'm still talking. Well, hopefully the other rounds will go better. Yes, that deck was infinite value. It was the first time I actually had an opponent. I didn't have an opponent complain per se, but my opponent did remark, because it's like, I can't believe how much removal you have. I was like, neither can I. What am I using? OBS. I know I know how to move it around if I'm not streaming at the time. When I am streaming, I'm a bit lost though. I do mean to stream more. It's just one of those things where you always get home and you're like, yeah, tomorrow. So, Red's ahead, Commander's losing, Adipai and Nuno are tied. Can't let Hatson keep us in game 1? What are you doing, guys? So yeah, in theory, I think our only way to deal with Gideon is literally this thing. If this was an instant, I think it'd be great, but it's not. Man, how far have we fallen? 4 black for 5, -5, it's still awesome. Yeah, it's literally those are the only thing. Wow, I think Hats is down to 8 minutes already. Jeez. But then again, it is sealed, and it is a new set, so... Yeah, this is literally the only way we could have dealt with Gideon. Unless we somehow made it smaller and did this, in some bizarre set of circumstances. What those circumstances would be, not entirely sure. This guy was really good. Yeah, because you wouldn't have seen it that quickly, but our first game we managed to get this and this out and just start doing things. Second game was really close actually. It's one I should probably go back and look at because I probably did something wrong. And actually, whoa. Oh, by the way, how's Adam's streams been? Because I have not been able to catch any of them the last week or so, just because I've been out or asleep or whatever. But I know he's still keeping it up somehow. How he is given circumstances, I've got no idea. So in theory, what am I missing from this deck? One charger, two team. How do I not have two team batteries? So I'm missing charger, team batteries, a McKindy slide runner, a Zergo Bell Striker. Yeah, same boat as me, Ben. I know he's been doing some, but yeah, I wasn't sure how it was all going because obviously a pretty rough situation. As I said, I'm still impressed he's managed to keep it going. I could probably actually put this together. Sucks that I only attack his commander, that's probably the most expensive thing. But if I'm going to be grinding standard, might just be a cool thing to play. See without something like Bring to Light. Yeah, I can see that. Like, it probably is actually a pretty good distraction, and I imagine people are. It's nice to have the support during something like this. I just can't imagine, with all that going on, still being, you know, prepared to do that. I mean, fair play to him. Like, 6 months through now as well. I mean, you know, at this point I'm convinced unless he gets hit by like a van or something, he's gonna do it. Yeah, I think I was hoping to try and catch it last night, and unfortunately I think I actually ended up falling asleep like half an hour before he started. Oh yeah, I think he's making it. Part of me thinks like he's just sat there sometimes like, I don't want to stream, but if I don't chat, he's gonna murder me. We're keeping him honest. Karma Hats and Keep are still in game 1. How do you put it? Everyone else from the streams is still going. And me, this chungus, just waiting it out. In fact, I'm going to try and figure out the text ring again and get a cup of tea. So clearly what I was missing was drink. I obviously I don't want to watch because I don't want to know what's in their decks before I play them. But it sounds like it's a hell of a thing that's going on there. But yeah, I'll get a drink while I wait. Right, I'm back. And they're still in game 1. It's wise.
Anybody out here? I don't know, you around?
Oh, am I? Can you hear me?
Wow.
Oh, yeah, they're still in game 1.
I was gonna say, all the others are still in the matches.
Yeah,
Eddie Pie, Hats. Nice. I just slammed 2-0 with an opponent who stopped way too early both rounds, I think.
Ah, I see.
Instant scoop to my... Some really cool plays. I really like my deck.
My deck's a hell of a thing. It's got cards in it.
I was gonna say, are you prepared to share any information?
Yeah, I don't mind. I'm playing 3 colours, but it's not like I'm playing 2 colours in a splash. I'm just playing like 3 colours with no fixing. Like none of my colours were strong enough to build 2 colour out of. And Valkyrie Lemon says hello to you, by the way.
Ah, thanks. Valkyrie Lemons wants my chat. I mean, you can find it. I'm your 7 on Twitch.
Well, I think he can hear the mumble, so hopefully he now knows to follow that link. I don't know. But yeah, so literally there's 2 games going on and it's 4 of us.
Just... No, when I was building, I went to green blue first because I had a Kiora. And green was very good, but Drakon in my chats, I think there's a better deck in here, but I can't see it. And then as I started rebuilding, I realized white was actually a better color to match with the with the green. So I'm basically just splashing in blue for Kiora.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna splash for something, splash for her. Like, she's
I mean,
pretty
I think my deck
bonkers.
has like 4 or 5 cards that can basically either go look for an island or produce a blue mana, so it's easy splash.
Yeah, if it's a re-splash, you might as well. Yeah, it sounds like a good plan to me. Oh, they've finished game 1.
Wait, what?
Yep.
Hats and Keep were on game 1. Oh my.
That's what I was
God.
saying. They're still in game 1, and I've been the first
Sorry.
game to finish, and I've just been like, how do I fill literally 20 minutes of dead air? And thankfully Valkyrie popped into chat and saved me.
I was gonna say there's only one way to fill. I don't know why you would go to my chat without the lemons, but you are now. No, but I think one of the ways of filling dead air is always just playing GeoGuessr.
That is true, actually.
Classic. I always do that.
Okay. Apparently Hats conceded the game 1. I don't know anything about their decks, but apparently Hats is low on time, and somehow that game just went bonkers long. My games didn't go as long, because it turns out turn 4 Gideon from your opponent, when he's got 2 allies out, ends the game in pretty short order.
Yeah. Let's just say, at first, my game had a lot of Deathless Behemoths killing each other. Both had one, and I had From Beyond to just keep bringing it back, and they had other ways of bringing it back.
Oh, that's a sick combo.
Yeah. And the second match ended when my opponent was like, I had a Orn Reef Hydra out, and they had their Deathless Behemoth, and they were like, okay, these two now fight. And so I played Natural Connection, go looking for a forest.
Hey guys.
Mine's now a 7/7 instead of a 6/6.
Oh, hey Red.
Or for a 5/5, so I win instead of you. Hey,
Sorry, Uno, sorry.
Yeah. How did your games go?
I
I
lost.
crushed.
Sonata lost. Red Nightmare won. I just beat Addy Pie.
Poor Addy Pie.
that-
Keeb and
First
Cartwell Hats
game,
literally
first
just
game
finished
from
game
him
1, by the way.
was he mulled to like 5, and then got overrun. The second game, I got murdered. It was disgusting. I presume he's going to unmute himself at some point.
Yeah, probably will.
Yeah, I was waiting for anyone else to unmute first in case someone would just randomly be disturbed by me talking random shit.
Well,
I muted it, so we're fine.
we're deafening, so.
Okay. I haven't used
Can't hear
Mumble
you
in a while
either.
either, so.
But apparently, Hats and Keeb are still on game 1, or they were on game 1.
They just finished game 1, apparently.
Yeah,
They're on
their
game
first game was
2
40
now.
minutes, and that was a concession.
I really want to play one of those two because my deck is probably as slow as theirs sometimes, but also as fast.
Yeah, mine can be relatively quick.
Mine can too, but it's mostly in the top end. That's where the real meat is.
Yeah, I don't have a great deal of top end.
I think I've.
That was a great deck, Uno.
Yeah, yours is pretty scary as well.
Hat's been dirtling, really.
I mean, he is streaming. Give him some. Give him some
I mean,
leeway.
I'm streaming as well, but I tend to play Magic a bit too rushed. I think I missed one casting of a spell, but that's about it.
I did miss one as well.
Oh, I F2'd through an attack step.
Oh, it's always the worst. Like,
Those are
frantically
horrible.
hammering F3.
I was looking at a spell, and I said, "Nah, I won't. I can't cast that." And then after Uno kills something, I look, "Oh my God, it's an instant."
Yeah,
And the
that's
spell
yeah.
was like, I wish Deathless Behemoth could come back as an instant. That would have been useful.
I'm always sad that Bone Splinters is a sorcery.
Mhm.
I need
Look at it
Demon's
go,
Grasp
"Oh, I
to be an
can kill-"
instant.
Oh no, wait.
Right now. I can't right now.
But yeah, that first game was interesting, but you were just mana screwed on that, I think.
And you kept eating it.
Yeah, my first 3, I think, devoid hits, ingest hits will both land.
Yeah, I know that feeling. Yeah, I don't think Hats does have much time left to dirtle run.
I mean, probably not. What? He should have 5 minutes maybe? Or
A little
less?
bit more probably because sideboarding, but not a lot.
I was told by someone in my chat when I was astonished that they were in game 1 that apparently had 3 minutes and conceded game 1 due to lack of time. I have not, like, I really want to see what both of them are playing now. Because I was, to be honest, I was amazed we managed to get 2 all-streamer battles going on.
Yeah, I feel left out now.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Adipai's not streaming.
Yeah.
That is true.
I'm
They
ruining
finished.
I'm ruining your tandem.
So Hats lost probably.
Right, so who do we get? Do I get Adipai? Do I get Mr. Hats? Well, I can't call him can't wear hats because I've got the evidence. It's
Yeah,
not real.
we have physical evidence. Well, digital evidence.
60 seconds? He had 60 seconds for that last game? Holy
Oh
crap.
wow.
Jeez.
Turn 1 Goblin Guide, hope for the best.
Yes?
Not play anything that requires interaction with the stack.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one thing I have
F6,
found...
F6 all the goddamn time.
I have found what's quite a problem is, you know the process cards? They take you through the whole process of processing something, even if you can't do it because there's nothing there.
Oh god.
Oh.
So you've got to pick a
That is-
target and all that and say, no, I don't want to process. And it's like, can't you just tell there's nothing there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
think Goblin Guide is very good in this format.
they
Reckon.
also take you through the block step, even though you have no blockers.
Yeah, although I do like they've got the reset blockers button now. It's quite nice.
Oh, that's quite neat. Yeah. The interesting thing is, if you die on your turn in a multiplayer game, the stages of your turn still exist
For that turn.
Huh.
for that turn, and you have
That
to go
makes
through
sense
them.
because there's a few things that trigger at the end of a turn.
Yeah. But you have your second main phase, even though you're dead.
Can you actually cast anything?
No, you can't. Your opponents can. Because your opponents could cast instant and sorceries.
Yeah, it makes sense because otherwise it'd be like, wait, I can't do something at the end of somebody's turn because they're already dead.
Yeah.
They got burned out.
So let's see who we have.
One-time hats to keep it going. No, I've got
Okay,
Closet
I have already
Closer.
I've got a random guy.
I have-
so-
Okay.
Yeah, I have Lieutenant Commander. I wonder who that is.
Dota player, I
Right.
think.
Later, people.
Right, good luck.
Yep.
Let me
luck.
now try to find the mute button.
Bye.
Muted.
Okay, right. Discussion over. Magic time begin again. I think this is a keep. This is going to happen with the amazing 3 colour mana base. Let me get that silly text off there after playing this land. Do. There we go. Ugh. We're getting sludged on. I think I'm going to play Mortuary Mire now. Just because I know there's no targets, but we need the black mana. I think I'm going to go Drowned Emissary first. Or maybe, no, maybe that's wrong. Maybe go Sky Spawners first, because then you get the Scion that will block this. He's going to evolve some wilds. So blue-black. So this could be quite a controlling one. What are we going to ingest? Smite the Monstrous. That's somewhat annoying, but there you go. Sky Spawn. I mean, if he attacks with a Crawler, I think I will block with the Scion because if he wants to, he uses whole turn on it, and I'm not objective to that. So he's 3 colours. This smells like a spell shrivel to me. I'm going to play out Fathom Feeder. If something gets countered, I want that to get countered more than Gianna's Emissary. spell. So he's had no turn 3, 2, no turn 3. It's probably like an Eyeless Watcher or something. Oh, Benthic Infiltrator. That's somewhat problematic. We have Demon's Grasp, I guess. And now I have 2 Demon's Grasps, I guess. So let's get in there. And now we'll play Grana's Emissary because that all like basically negates the effect of this apart from the ingest. Next turn if we draw land we can just start grasping stuff. Blighted Woodland, so it looks like he's ramping. Somehow I feel that getting that Smite and Monstrous exiled is going to be somewhat of a regret. So he's probably attacking with Benthic Infiltrator. I guess the question for him is if he attacks with Sludge Crawler because he can bluff pumping it. And he isn't, so he's probably doing something else this turn. And we will take our lumps. Yeah, the old ramper. I wish I was ramping. My deck stops at 5 and jumps to 8. Gets rid of Swamp. Won't lie, would quite like to have had Swamp, but there you go. 5 mana for Brood Butcher. So he gets a Skion. Drain him. Just continue to beat down in the air. And then I think actually I'm just gonna sack my Scion because that's a bit of a problematic card for us. You can play black and green, sacrifice creature, and basically kill anything we have. That's where it goes from going to time to winning in 3 minutes. That's beautiful. I really want to. I'll have to catch the VOD and see what the hell that game was about. So he probably attacks. I think I am fine with this. Actually, I'm going to take my block. Oh, that can't be blocked. Actually, then I'm not blocking. It's not worth blocking Sludge Crawl or something like that. Like, if he uses his whole turn, it's fine. We do get double ingested, so if he's got a lot of things to process with. Island. And, okay, another swamp. Which is kind of actually annoying because we could do with land number 5, so we can grasp again. And there's a coastal discovery. And now I feel a little behind. That said, we are beating down fairly efficiently. I think we attack with everything here. Getting down to 5. So actually, let's kill this. So if he doesn't have a way to answer both our flyers, the emissary trigger plus flying in for 4 will do him in. Also, if we draw a land, we can awaken. Haven't been able to awaken this in yet, whether it be in standard or draft or sealed. And like, I guess all I want to do. And the odds are he's going to have a removal spell or something because, you know, he's just drawn 2 cards. Then again, if he just plays a flying blocker, we do have adverse conditions as well. So our opponent might be debating like between killing some of our flyers and whether to adverse condition them. Sorry, or whether to just play out a flying blocker, because you could have something like Guardian of Tazim or something. But I figure if he was listed, he might have conceded. It's also possible 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if he plays another land, oh, so he played land for the turn, so he can't have a ruin processor. So it's going 4 mana. It's tapping Kiora mana. He's in the tank. I figure he must think he's got some way of surviving this. Okay, so he's attacking. This makes our awaken even better if he can kill one of our flyers. If we draw a land, of course. Gets rid of an island and a complete disregard. End step. Okay. We can't awaken an attack. I guess let's just attack. Maybe he forgot about the Gianna trigger and was playing out Ore and Reef to block Fathom Feeder. Yep. Okay, so we've seen blue, black and green, so it looks like he's kind of doing the same thing we are with the colours. His looks like a slower processor-y type deck. Do we have anything that becomes particularly better against that? I don't really know. He's ramping a bit, so maybe we want like Scour from Existence. I think I prefer this. I think actually I'm going to drop Merch Strider first. Merch Strider's been very unimpressive. I forgot to see how our friends are doing. Oh god. It's all toilets. This... I mean, it's 7 cards. And we're on the draw. Let's lead off with Swamp. Let's remember I can turn the music back on there. Culling Drone. Okay, so we have the mono removal hand. So I think I let him attack for a 2-2, and then I think I use the Skyline Cascade to stop that untapping. What's he get? A Sky Sport. That would have been a nice draw, but there you go. You can't untap. Go. Oh, he does have Kiora. Which blanks our Skyline Cascade. And we lose an island. Let's kill Kiora. We have faced 2 Planeswalkers now. That might be what the green is mainly for then. So, round 3 will face Obnix for this one. Giant Monteith. So let's just start the removal train. Courier Griffin gets gone. I think I just want to kill this now. And next turn we could awaken Sheer Drop or Awaken Coastal Discovery. Okay, no, we want to Awaken Sheer Drop that now. Or we can just do this to it as well. Like, we need to develop a board eventually, but for now I'm happy just killing everything. Oh. Well, that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Oh god, I actually don't know how we deal with that. Had all the answers except for that one. If you don't have the Mantis out, I think we could just Awaken for 4. Double block here. But he tramples over for 2, then I'll take 2 here. There's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't think of anything that gets us out of this one either. So this will be 4, I get Campo for 4 there. I think I need to see if I drop. Aha! Okay. Keeps us alive, I guess. Like, we still need the bizarre set of circumstances to get through it anyway. Oh well, no, now we're done. Okay, that was rough. Yeah, so don't have any way to deal with that. Apart from that dude, so let's just see. That's mulligan. This is not a mulligan. I mean, it sucks, but it's not a mulligan. We just never ever got on the board, unfortunately. So we draw planes next turn. Start gaining some life. A Misty. So this is the weird thing, like, he's got a ton of stuff like ingest and whatever, but I haven't seen a single thing with the processor. What are we losing? Annoying oh, that sucks. What's he doing in my end step? Oh, natural connection. So this will be a swamp. Let's planes. Do we attack or do we just gain life? I think we attack. So I'm going to hold up Spell Shrivel because I need him to cast... Waiting for him to cast something that doesn't affect the board negatively is not great. I don't really want to coastal yet either. And there goes a swamp. I think I let that resolve because I can coils it. No value Maya, but that's what we're doing with this terrible mana base. See, he may have held back a Kiora because he had the mana for it, but I know, we're behind on cards, we're behind on mana, we're behind on everything. There goes Wasteland Strangler. And this is a Giant Mantis. That I can live with. That I also live with. Land would be nice. It is. I think honestly I do actually have to kill this now. Like, it'd be nice to awaken it, but I actually have no way of dealing with it, whereas I can actually just block Giant Mantis. And I can keep up Spell Shrivel this way. Because unfortunately Spell Shrivel is literally the only way I have of dealing with Plated Crusher that isn't like playing a Breaker of Armies or something. He's just fetched another green up, which makes me think that's what he's going for. So he needs triple green for that. Ideally we need to use a Spell Shrivel now too, because I'm not going to block here. Because the Shrivel will get worse in time. There goes another Sky Spawner. I do feel very behind in this game. This I think I do have to counter though. It'll just clock me too quickly. Okay. Let's awaken this, because we've got its use. Okay, Breaker of Armies adverse conditions. Getting somewhere. Let's start beating down. I can't think of anything that's going to give us Windrider thing plus 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got a spawning bed now. We've got an adverse conditions, which is quite nice. It's gonna attack with some things. Let's see what he attacks with. Attacks with both. Well, if he's got a trick, let's see it. Because it is a free attack for him, and we're losing a Stonehaven Cleric, so who cares? No, I guess gets rid of another medic. So, oh Christ, must have another player. Kiora? Oh, Demon's Grasp. Okay, unfortunate, but it happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That actually took away our last mana for spawning bed though. Not really worth killing anything with Demon's Grasp. So I think I'll let him untap. I think I add those conditions to get the Scion, which I can then sack to activate Spawning Bed, which I can then use to play the Breaker of Armies. At least that is the plan, all things considered. He must have stuff in hand, because he hasn't been playing his lands out. Yeah, see, there's some processing. That's a difficult thing. That actually does die to complete Demon's Grasp though, so he gets some Scions, but he gets 3 Scions. It's a lot of Scions. I would like 2 life, please. Smite Monstrous isn't bad either. So his dudes won't untap. It's just, I just feel we're really quite far behind still. So does he just attack with all his Scions? He doesn't, so he wants them for something. Get some life. It's another Demon's Grasp, which is fine. So we are going to do Stone Nothing. I really wonder what he's waiting on, because he didn't play anything that turn. Okay, here's Blight Woodland, so this I expect is where we get to see the Plated Crusher, because I think he's going to go like Forest Swamp, probably. So our play is sack this and all these to get the spawn, and then play Breaker of Armies next turn, and hope he, to God, he doesn't know way of doing with it. But yeah, here's Plated Crusher. I don't think there's anything else that costs 7 in this format. Yep. We're all in on you, Breaker of Armies. Like, if he can deal with it, then we were dead. No matter what. If he doesn't have a way to deal with it, then we have a situation. Because hopefully he's got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 power. Okay, so he's like, can't use, so I can't even give Death Touch in the format. So he's now doing the whole... I'm not blocking this, because if he has a pump spell it can kill it pretty easily. 7, 9, 10. The Breaker farm is a 10-8, so any pump spell on Plated Crusher, any reduction spell on Breaker would kill our Breaker. Because the Breaker's a pretty quick clock on him as well. Because the thing is that he's just running his guys in like this. Maybe he has like Kiora or something. If he has Kiora's follow-up. Yep. I wonder what happens if he untaps his Plated Crusher. Because to me that would indicate he's definitely got some kind of trick. So he's untapping a Scion. think we have to keep the breaker back. Because it seems to me now his plan is just attack, 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 and just hope he can break through. That was not a fun card to see. Oddly, like, Fortified Rampart would be great right now. Sky Spawner is... it's fine, but is it better than just... So Sky Spawn could jump in front of Dominator Drone, Scion in front of Scion, Haven in front of a Scion, Sludge Crawler can be pumped 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Wish I'd known that. If current blocks would be here, this on this, and then this on that. So we'd be in a bit of a situation. I think we just want to get bodies out there. Plague Crusher wasn't hexproof. Still the least fun thing to play against in Magic is things with hexproof. Especially in Limited, because it's just, you know, at least in Standard, you can plan for it. So he's got one card in hand, plus probably a Kiora activation. Because I'm just thinking about this, still got a Kiora. Yeah, this dude has he has a Kiora. We faced Gideon last round, so I'm planning myself for Rob Nixilis 3rd round and then 4th round bye. Or like glitches out and it's like I got an Expedition Ugin or something. Because I think if we get to untap and this is dead, we own a good spot then. Because we can just slowly chunk out our removal. Or find something that can turn this around a bit more. I guess finding man number 6 would be very nice. Because it increases the chances of being able to do like X plus Y. My opponent is taking a lot of time, so... Oh, Red's playing Keeb and is losing. Uno is beating Tyriomancer. Can't Wear Hats is 1-1 with Richie Rich, and Commando's playing Adipie, and Commando's winning. Even more streamer on streamer. Action! Action, action, action! It's okay, Valkyrie, I'm never paying full attention either. See, I don't like it when my opponent takes so much time because it means like he's either DC'd or he probably has a way to win, he's just figuring it out. Okay, so he's pumping this now, which I think means he's got a natural aggression. This is the only reason you would pump it now. The thing is, if you had a natural aggression, that's an interesting pump. Oh, I'm not going to magic either. So let's move the box. So this has to go in front of that. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 5. He's got 8 mana up. So this has to be blocked. So this needs to go there, and then this goes there. Let's see it. Let's see what you have, sir. If our Breaker of Army survives, I feel very good about the situation. But a pump spell that somehow makes this survive would probably be the end of the game if it kills our breaker. If the blocks happen like this, I'm actually very happy about our position in the game, because then he's down to a Scion and a Crawler, which we can both pick off, and we've got a 10-8. I say I'm feeling very good about it. He still has a Kiora that's actually getting quite close to ultimate. Okay, so there's your natural aggression. What did it fight? Oh, the Eldrazi Scion. Okay, so let's just do this now before I forget. So we don't get to keep our breaker, but we get to keep a lot of other things. Oh no, we do get to keep our... what? I think something... I am confused. Okay, land. I'm going to Demon's Grasp this now. Because then he's just left with a Scion. Attack Kiora, but he gets to throw something in front of it. He also didn't activate his Kiora. Oh no, he did. His Kiora could go ultimate. What's this? It's 5 mana. Oh, that's not good. I also left up the wrong mana for Stonehaven Cleric. That was pretty bad. Is it worth attempting a timeout? Nah, probably not. This has to be done. This needs to be land. Oh, it is. Complete disregard that. Attack Kiora, kill the Scion. I'm going to kill this now in case of a counter spell. He gets to take Kiora up to 8. Oh, he's got a creature. That Coastal Discovery was brutal. I need like something with Awaken. Okay, does that an upkeep? Oh no. I can't even pay for this. So he ultimates Kiora, gets some Krakens, and I think we just do it at that point. Yeah, we're dead. The coastal discovery that completely screwed us over because he could keep getting blockers for Kiora. Oh no, that sucks.
Actually,
Unmuted.
I'm getting destroyed by planeswalkers today. Planeswalkers seem to be my issue.
what?
Planeswalkers seem to be destroying me so far today. I got done by Gideon in the first match, and then in the second match I got Kiora ultimated.
Nice.
I was still live in the game as well. And I was like, oh. So yeah, I lost to Gideon and Kiora so far.
I lost to basically to Clock in round 1.
Yeah, we were kind of, because obviously we weren't watching because we didn't want to see what you two were playing, but we could just see that we're like 40 minutes in, it's game 1, and we're like, what the hell is happening over there?
It was just an exceptionally long and grindy game, and like massive amounts of board stall, and yeah, it didn't go anywhere near as well as I was expecting.
Yo.
Hey, Uno.
Hey!
I'm
You-
2-0.
Uh,
Opponent, I think there was double queuing.
ah,
Oh,
Right.
So at 2.5 minutes left on his clock, he just conceded.
fair enough.
It's like, it's kind of irritating.
when will people learn you should not double queue sealed?
Yeah, don't do that.
You open a lot of packs. I think people do it who run trading bots.
Ah, yeah, you just rip packs.
Yeah, because you used to see people drop a lot from the pre-release seal.
I remember that. That's happened. I've seen that happen before.
Right, I need to nip away for a minute. I will be back.
All right. But yeah. I don't want to give it. I don't know if we'll be. What's your record at the
We're
moment?
both 0-2, so
Okay.
and I think either one of Lieutenant Commander, I'm not sure who that is, and Adipie will be 0-2 as well.
Okay.
There's been a lot of streamer-on-streamer pairing so far.
Yeah, it's been good. Am I going to do another tournament today? Probably not on the score because I have to do Culture Clash after this, so we're not going to have time.
If I'm not out, I might actually get to watch Culture Clash once because I'm always doing something during it.
Right.
And unfortunately, my on-demand podcast list is very long. Just from like Lure alone, you've got like
Yeah.
Lurecast, Tap Tap, Magnum.
I really need to get proper that kind of stuff sorted out with RSS feeds for Fastgate Rewatch so that I can clog up your feeds even more.
Keep them clogged. Like I've got 7.5 hours to fill up.
Oh,
work every
Commander
day.
is Candy Nuke. Ah,
Ah.
hello, friend.
Yeah, I don't know what if you talk about TV and stuff for Culture Clash, but I did find
We
out
do.
exciting news today.
Oh
Do you
yeah.
remember Takeshi's Castle?
Vaguely.
It's back.
What?
Apparently, somehow, this game show that was produced in Japan is now being picked up and revived in Thailand. And now General Lee is a woman, apparently, which is great.
All right, cool.
But I just have fond memories of that show, so...
Nice. Yeah, no, I think, well, we've got plenty of stuff to talk about because, in terms of TV, because Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is back on now. Flash is back on. I think there might be some other stuff going on. Lamb is probably going to talk about Star Citizen because there's been some actual news for once.
I did see they've announced like a ridiculous cast for it.
Yeah.
It's got like Mark Hamill and stuff in it. I'm like, what?
Yeah, because Mark Hamill had been in the UK for Star Wars, but also what was it? Also, a secret project he was also doing in the UK, which is where they're recording the dialogue for Star Citizen, and he was in Wing Commander, which Chris Roberts and all that stuff were big fans of, and so he was hypothesizing that that's what he was up to, and he was right. So I will have to deal with an insufferably smug Lamb mower today.
Oh no!
Be warned. Elevated smug levels.
Well, I don't know.
God.
That game is.
But the end of this video is weird.
I have no idea what to make of that game at
There
all.
we go. All right. Oh, I'm actually getting a break between rounds for once now.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind going to time because the first round I finished first. A long time before everyone else, and I'm just like, I don't stream very often. I've got like 20 minutes to fill.
Yeah. That's why I kind of wanted to pop back in to like get back into Mumble in between rounds so we could chat about how it went. But yeah, I don't want to give away stuff about. But since we may be facing each other, I don't want to give away too much about what my deck is, other than it's got value in it.
Okay, well that makes me even more worried, because my theory is, after facing Gideon round 1 and Kyo round 2, in round 3 I will face Obnixilis.
I will say
that's my theory.
Okay. We'll see.
I would prefer not to, frankly.
Yeah.
But, you know, it would be thematic.
Fair enough. Yeah, just get through all of them.
Yeah, I was trying to think if there was a fourth one. I was like, Mikko will bug out and someone will have Ugin or something. Like, get my devoid creatures though.
Yeah. Alright, I'm actually... How long do we have left on the... 5 minutes till time. I'm going to step away very quickly and get something to drink. Chat, I will be right back. And don't go nowhere. I'll just mute Mumble again.
I too will get some drink.
Also, hi Sonata. Big. Anyway. Great wrecked. Great wrecked. Actually, with 4 matches going, with at least one of them not being in the final round yet, I'm gonna go set up some dinner because I haven't eaten yet and I need to sadly eat on stream. Okay, good.
Breaking the cardinal rule. No, I'm kidding, there's no rule.
I'll be right back, chat. So, ignore the break green because it's lying.
Right, I'm back as well.
Okay, I was about to say, when I left there was no one here, and now like Red and Uno are here, and like, what? Because Can't Wear Hats was here before, but he's on break too. It's like a revolving door of people.
I took a break because my first 2 rounds were pretty constant, and I had a phone call.
Ah.
I appear to be 2-0.
Yeah, I think you and Keeb need to win your next games and then face off in the final.
Well, what's Keeb at now?
He's 2-0 as well. He beat Red.
So it could be me and Keeb next, anyway.
Yes, and it's currently me, Hats, and one of Addy and Ander who are doing the reverse.
What's
you
up?
0-2.
Yeah.
Yay, 0-2.
I have been thinking, because I mean to stream more Magic, and it might be a good idea, but I wonder if anyone else would be like
There we go.
up for streaming Canadian Highlander, since it seems to be all the rage, and it seems quite fun to be honest.
Yeah, possibly. I have regular commander decks as well on.
Oh, there we go.
I'd be interested in playing with people.
Yeah, I don't have any constructed decks of any kind really
I
on
have
the
a
go.
commander deck, but after the pre-release, I got other stuff to do, sadly. So.
Oh, I
How
did,
did-
yeah, and whether it now or in the future, just because I know, like, Sundays are always a weird day.
I mean, I'd be up...
The other thing I would also potentially be interested in at some point is doing dual drafts where sealed, like have 2 people and do some screen sharing.
That's a good
okay.
idea.
Yeah, I like that.
That's interesting. Yeah, I like that idea.
How did you get on?
You
Red?
commenting on the draft.
I got crushed in my. I think. Keep go 2-0, or actually I can't see this. No, I got crushed in the first game. I think I crushed him in the second game, and then the third game I lost by the skin of my teeth. There were a lot of. If I had still had this, then I would have lived. Like 3 or 4 cards would have done that.
Also, that volcanic eruption.
Yeah.
I hate that fucking card.
I used Reclaiming Vines actually.
Nice.
It's like,
Take out
geez,
some of his lands.
why are you taking away my 1 black source?
Yeah.
On turn
Because it's your
3.
one black source.
Yeah, man. Oh, I faced down a Drana last game. Or last round. Oh, that card is disgusting and gross.
Yeah.
No.
I won her.
I have not yet been able to cast my Sire of Consecrated Sphinxness.
So
that card is hideous to play against.
yeah. What was it? So who's likely to be? Because I think me and Sonata are likely to be scrapping next round.
Let me see. There's a good chance I'll be up against. I
Let's have
don't
a
think
look.
I'll be up against any of you.
Okay, that's good.
I might be up against Eddie Pie or yeah, I could be up against either Eddie Pie or Penny Nuke. Those are an option.
I am hoping for the amazing we all get paired against each other in the same round. That would be pretty sweet.
Yeah.
That'd be good. Yeah, I don't know what happened in round 1 with me and Keeb. It just went on and on. It was like building up a stupid board state and just stalling forever.
It's like I'd finished my game.
I know,
It's
like, we were still on
Hats and Keeb are on game 1 still.
It's
ridiculous.
The immovable force and unstoppable object. I think that's how that works.
Oh,
Totally. That's exactly how that works.
It's funny. Somebody requested the "Countries of the World" song on song requests. I was in the middle of a match, so I started singing along to it because I can remember it pretty well. But I was like, wait, no, I have to play this, and that was when I kind of scrubbed out of that game, of that round. And so what I did as a way of apology for being so terrible at Magic is in the break between rounds, I actually did I tried to do the whole song, and it went pretty well, apart from a couple of slip-ups. I think I'll probably highlight that later. I need to get around. I need to get around and do a bunch of highlights. I've been really slacking on getting them up. Who's gonna scrap?
it could be me and Keeb.
All right.
I could be up against Addy Pie,
All
but
right.
there's
well,
like 4 other people I could be up against.
I think the odds are they'll be with the O2s. We'll face off against. We have to. There has to be a streamer one.
Yeah, because it's Lieutenant Commander, who's Candy Nuke from the chat or from the internet.
Yeah, one of you has to fight each other because there's only one person in the 0-2 there. Already at 2 booster packs after 1 win.
I think. I don't know.
Oh.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I can't remember.
Oh, but if you go
price
2, you
was
also
like
go. Okay, that makes sense.
for 2 wins. I think it's
Definitely
Yellow.
high.
1
Yeah,
win,
Levi.
2
Below
packs,
ceiling.
2
Were we
wins,
the
2
last
packs, 3
I
wins,
think you were.
3.
Well, you can't always have that on our hats.
Yes. No. All right. Well.
So yes, Lieutenant
Wow.
Commander is Candy Nuke. And
Yep.
We ran out. I ran out his timer.
Nice. Nice.
I mean, they're new cards.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
We all have to read them about 50 times.
it's true.
So does that mean you're 1-1 then, Adipai?
Right now, yes.
Ah, nice.
I
Alright.
could be up against Adipie, but chances are slim.
Yeah, the only one of us who we don't know is Asafras in the O2 bracket. So.
At least
see.
one of you has to fight one of the others.
And then if 2 of
like
us
that's
lose
the only
again,
option, really.
Scrap. All
Maybe
right.
2 either.
10 seconds. Best of luck, gentlemen.
Yep.
Yep.
Good
Please.
luck.
good luck
Good
in
luck.
your rounds.
All right, I'm gonna deafen myself. So let's do this.
Get it done.
Oh yeah, still on stream. Do we keep this? Probably not. 5. Okay, deal. We're both to 5. This is gonna be a game. No. I haven't seen Clash of Night Watch yet. So we both went to 5 and bottomed, so this could be awful for all involved. That's not a bad draw. You might even get to ingest too. I think that's quite enough lands for now. Well, let's bring some boots. Undo champion, so possibly allies are okay. I'm glad to get rid of that though. Ally Spring Druid. I think I will trade with that. Because I can't really delve any Frey ramps into at the moment. Oh, he is going to block. Didn't expect that. We can drop Sky Spawn out. Next turn, well, not next turn, but in a couple of turns we can drop our Clash of Night Watch. Ah, so he's 3 colours. Oh, that's a Munda. I have played against this card a couple of times, and just the sheer momentum he provides. This is you just drawing for your deck for all allies. Reckless Cohort is what you got. That's the 2/2 that must attack unless you control another ally. Oh, he's got haste as well. I always forget that. Munda's a good card. It's possible he's just backing the white for Munda, because we've already seen Undo champion. Attacko. So yeah, let's just keep his number in lockdown for now. Number trigger. Didn't look for anything by the looks of it. That's a nice one. Let's get rid of Munda now. I hope he doesn't have pump spell. That would suck. But he doesn't. I have to feel both flags are pretty clunky just because of the moles. I think next turn we got the healer of beef. And also the cohort just has to run right into it, so I don't think he's got pump, because if he had pump he would probably use it on Munda to stop the complete disregard working. Could really do with some mana, with some bite, some mana. So nice one of beatdown's doing its thing. This feels like a Gideon's approach, might be on the way though. Stone Fury would kill him at that much as well. So he has to attack. It doesn't feel like he's got something, because I feel like if he does, then he does. I think there's a lot more hopes that he doesn't have anything. Well, looks like I was wrong. Ah, I'm actually aggressive. So he gets us Sky Swan out of the way. Fair. It's fairly good for us though. Oh, Waste and Strangler. I've managed to get to activate this dude for once. But for now, I think we just bash. My watch, thankfully, out of approaching range. Because, yeah, he's got some stuff to process. So, ideally, next turn we play something, we strangle it. Which means it's either it wouldn't surprise me. A Kinty Slide Runner. So I think we just strangle that and it's almost lethal. This only makes it a very hard state to come back from. You can have Undo Champion back. Ups until 1. This would continue our great streak of winning game 1 but then losing games 2 and 3 though. Okay, so looks like a kind of aggro-y deck with allies. So I think this goes out again. This comes in. Yep, I just love the 06 wall. I'm not even ashamed. So we do have a play. If we draw an island, we're set. But we need to draw 2 lands before we can play the stuff we have for. That's not good. This is much better, just because we actually have plays. I'm just going to 5 again. I'll keep that. Well, he's in green, red, white, so that means, unless we didn't see a 4th colour, it's got to be Gideon again. Please don't be Gideon again. So I think we go Emissary into the Great Horn, into the Grasp. So reckless. Because getting curved out on here is pretty rough for us as well. But I think hopefully we're just taking 2 this turn. Okay, nothing else. Something is amiss. Sorry? Hmm? So hopefully that starts doing some work. Our next land comes intact, so we could play Sheer Drop maybe. Fertile Thicket. The most fun land name to say. Definitely not used for terrible jokes at all. So found Montagne, so maybe we have an undue champion enough for future. Not blocking. Never not blocking. Please no kill. Always yield. Oh, Tightening Coils would be good if we had blue. So I guess we just attack and move on with our lives. No value here. Next turn we can play Courier Griffin or Great Horn. A Great Horn might be better because it blocks the cohort with First Strike. But we've got options. Because Courier also does. Because the First Strike is nice, but it only matters if Pump is Pump. So, wow, 5 mana, no play. Kind of surprised. Well, let's swing. He did mull to 5, so maybe just possibly just doesn't have anything. Still waiting for that Gideon though. Tasty, nutritious water. The worst thing. Worst thing? Best thing. Well, let's see what happens. Probably actually don't need to make this block because we're recovering the life off the Emissary. Yeah. That was potentially a little silly. Any follow-ups are? Why no tea? I didn't have time to make tea. I'm also, I've got the most dire situation. I'm actually almost out of tea bags. So I'm preserving them until I can drag myself out of the house tomorrow and get some. I say drag myself out of the house tomorrow. What I mean is go to work. Which I hear is a thing I should probably do. Pretty cool art, but then again it's Karl Kapinski, what should I expect? I'm feeling pretty happy about life. Like, this card is so... It seems so innocuous. But we've had that out for, like... What is this, turn 6? We've had it for 3 turns, and without it, like, not discounting the damage, it will be 14-14. It's quite good. Hot Carlson! Hello. I have an interaction tea. It is the worst. He's seeking some mods. You know what's about this card? This art is so good. It's really, really good. And it's on this kind of card. Looming Spires. +1/+1 first strike. Well, not blocking that. How are you doing today, Hot Carlson? Good, I hope. This cohort is reckless, but it's doing work. Let's just awake and kill this. We can't do much to it yet, but it just builds our board and sets his back. Not too good. Oh man, sorry to hear that. What's up? Or as Valky just put it, what's wrong, fried? Oh yeah, I know that feeling, like when work can be pretty draining. But sometimes honestly the best thing to do at the weekend is to actually just do nothing and just... It's just going to be a little bit of time to be like, you know what? Just time to relax and chill and just getting lots of sleep. The other good news, I think if we kill this, play Sandstone Bridge, give this vigilance, deal 6, and then the upkeep trigger will win the game for us. And it's unfortunate, our opponent never got going. We just seem to have all ramp and no payoff. Yeah, you are more than welcome to kill her. I think we've got one more round of this. Yeah, what I find quite good in these times as well is like, once I can finally set them on like a YouTube video to watch, because sometimes when it's like this, like, oh, I can't be bothered to watch anything. Once you find like a nice video or stream to watch instead, and it's just quite nice and distracting. You just feel yourself relaxing a little bit. I can't promise entertaining though. Like, cannot promise you entertainment. Frankly, I'm amazed I managed to win a game, given the first 2. And... firing shenanigans, yep. Not own free! That was pretty unfortunate for Candy Nuke though, just because he only got to play 2 creatures all game, and he just killed both of them. And Drana's Emissary, probably my new pet card. Oh man. So yeah, Serpentine Spike is the card that does 3 damage to a creature, and then 2 damage to another creature, and then 1 to another creature. Unfortunately, it's one of those cards that if you don't have 3 targets, it won't work. which is also really important if someone tries to do a tune. You've got a Scion as one of the targets, you can just be like, boop, and take it away. You don't know anything about Valkyrie outside of him trolling Adam? Well, I'm afraid that's Valkyrie's full-time job. I wonder if, yeah, trolling Adam would be the best job. Like, this is the thing, like, part of me is like, if I ever go to, like, Seattle or Canada, I'm just be like, do it on Saturday. I can troll Adam to his face. Although knowing me, I'd probably balk and just be like, hi Adam, you're a really nice guy. Oh, you do? Yeah, I've not been able to watch many streams either. I'm surprised I'm even streaming. Instead of like, I'm gonna catch up on mine. Oh, 10-hour days, jeez. Hopefully it's just like a seasonal thing, rather than a... I mean, when my work is rough, I might have to work weeks like that, but I can't imagine doing it regularly. So where's Waldo birthday cards? Okay, I'm with you. Oh, I see. So it's, I guess, really busy because you're essentially doing two people's work until they find someone to replace them. Yeah, that's pretty... Not only is it rough because it's like a lot more work for you, it's also never nice when someone gets fired either. Because I mean, I've been there when people have been sacked, and like the atmosphere is just... It's ooh. Hats is down again, Red Nightmare, 1, Keeb lost, Uno lost. I can undeafen myself.
Unmuted and unmuted.
Hello.
Hey, Sonata.
How did your round go?
I won game 1 with surprise 8-8 Orn Reef Hydra, so that my opponent conceded, and then he conceded the entire match.
Wow. Yeah, I did notice your opponent has not only left the match, but he's also dropped.
Mm-hmm.
What you man?
I killed him so bad he stepped out of the tournament. Oh man,
that's a hell of a win. It looks like Keeb has finished, but I think Keeb hasn't been coming in after his games. So I think actually looking at it, there could be a chance that you face Keeb or Uno or something like that. So the streamer on streamer action continues.
That keeps it 2-1. If Uno loses, then there is going to be some more streamer action, and I think it would have to be me against one of them, because I think Uno and Keeb have already fought, right?
Uno and Keeb, I think so.
Did you face? Oh no, Uno faced Hats the first round, so that could also happen.
Oh, you've already faced Keeb.
I've already faced Keeb. You're right.
So you'd have to face either Uno or whoever, maybe that Dust Trial or Milkamin. But there's a good chance, or Adipie actually, if he wins his.
Oh yeah, true. You know what? I'm just gonna go with logical option. Yeah. Nope. Finland.
Oh, you geoguessering?
Yes. Because
Ooh.
as is tradition.
I'm always terrified that one time I'm going to watch someone do that, and it's just going to be like the road is the road I live on, and I'll be like, do I say? But meanwhile, Valkyrie Lemons has the best idea in the world, which is for Adam's Christmas card to do a Where's Waldo, but all the faces are replaced with Kappa faces, apart from his. This is the best idea I've heard in years.
Oh, that's actually brilliant.
It is actually
Madman.
Valkyrie, if you need any help with that, consider it done.
Oh. Bad photos, suddenly good photo. Oh no, I'm in GeoGuessr. There was one really bad photo, and then there's suddenly a photo that's of very high quality.
Oh yeah, I know the ones. It's weird. I think I've watched GeoGuessr a ton. I've never actually played it.
Yep.
Uno also takes a loss, unfortunately. But that means there's going to be a bit of a clog at 2-1 for our lot.
Oh yeah, it's always a clog at 2-1, but yeah. Actually, I'm gonna just.
Never mind, I'm dead.
Here.
Oh, someone's
You
dead.
dead, bro. You dead.
Oh, Uno's dead. Yeah, we saw.
I got murdered. I think I've
I
managed
murdered
to
my
keep
opponent.
one
Go ahead.
7-card hand.
I ended up murdering my opponent so hard that they left the event.
Just booted them right out the queue.
Just. No, they actually. I won the first game. Well, actually, I hadn't won yet. They conceded once I killed 2 of their creatures with a surprise 8/8 Organ Reef Hydra.
They thought they were here to play Magic, but you just brought out John Cena.
Exactly. And
I'll play John Cena.
Look, I have sleeved up there. It's just great card, great card.
I didn't even realize he was in this set.
John Cena's in every set.
Some kind of sidewalk counterspell.
And then, yeah, basically he just straight up conceded. After that, during sideboarding, was like, the opponent has completely conceded the game. I'm like, oh.
Opponent has tilted out and left.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
trampled him
my
so
side
hard
out,
he tilted.
and then it was immediately killed. That made me sad.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I finally get. Oh.
No, that was one whirlwind of a game.
See you, Valk. This is the weird thing when you're streaming and also talking to your own chat, but people not in your chat. It's like, is it rude to talk to my chat?
No, it's not. Go ahead.
No, I don't have anyone in my chat at the minute.
I only have Drakon here.
Well, I mean, I've got a few spam bots in.
I did have Valkyrie, and I'm down to Hot Carlson, who asks, who are the other voices I'm hearing? So I'll let you two both introduce yourselves.
I am Rebellious Uno. I am multi-streaming this over at Rebellious Uno.
And I am Red Nightmare, and I am streaming this on Red Nightmare 7. We are basically a group of idiots in a
Hey,
sealed
I
event.
resemble that remark.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's also AddyPie, Can't Wear Hats, and Keeb42, who are, apart from AddyPie, also streaming, but they're not in the Mumble at the moment because they're playing their games out.
Yeah.
So I just stumbled across this on Twitter that because we're just going to do this. I was like, cool, sounds like a fun way to spend an afternoon.
I basically was like, oh, I can do that before my stream, and then at the time, oh, that's during my stream. Okay, Ghostbusters can wait.
Wait, you're streaming Ghostbusters?
I streamed the first streaming the Ghostbusters game.
I need to.
I didn't even know there
work
was
out what to stream
Ghostbusters game.
next. What do you do after Mass Effect 3?
The DLC?
Fuck no. Fed up of them. I've streamed 1, 2, and 3. I'm fed up of Mass Effect now.
He saw the ending. He's done.
Done. I'm out.
I just log into Twitter without actually realizing that everybody could see that. Never mind. Like, at least my password was blurred. Heck, also, Twitter was also just open.
That's why I've got my internet over here.
Yeah,
You should
I've
have had that
accidentally
there.
shown things on the screen plenty of times.
I have it
but
on
the
the other
advantage
screen
is,
now. But...
when no one's really watching, there's no one to steal all your details.
The only person watching I know very well.
Apart from when
I
they
know
look back at your past broadcasts.
Yeah. Like, there's actually been a couple of times where I've been trying to log into things and not realise I'm in the Twitch chat and just type my password in the chat. And just hope no one notices.
On your stream or like the LRR channel? Because
LRR
the
channel.
LRR channel, it gets logged.
Yeah, I changed the password straight after. Because I was just like, anyone's going to be like, that's a weird assortment of letters and numbers you just posted. I actually need to finish Mass Effect 3 myself. I played 1 and 2, and then I just kind of read about 3.
Yeah,
like,
that is probably a lot. Mostly what you need to do is just read about it. It's fine.
yeah, it sounded like there'd be some parts I would have enjoyed, but on the whole, it's like, I don't know. Like, I like.
It's a good game up until I think the last few hours.
When they sort of run out of ideas.
They didn't run out of ideas, they ran out of time, because you can't run out of ideas. Happens.
But apparently,
you just start coming up with
there are
stupid
actually
ideas.
8 endings.
8 they decided between, or there's actually 8 you can get?
There are
Well,
8 you can get.
Really?
Jeez.
Yeah.
I only know 4.
There are 4 choices to make. But there are different things that happen depending on how you've done. There's a table on the Mass Effect wiki.
Because I remember in 2, when you know you've got that thing where you're like escaping the Reaper ship or something like that, and there's like a gauntlet thing you give everyone roles to do.
Yeah.
Like, I remember for that there was like an insane amount of variables and whatnot depending on how well you got on with people, who you asked to do what. And I remember like I managed to get everyone to survive the first time I did it, and when I went back and read all the options, I was like, how the hell did I pull that off?
I
trust
lost
me,
2
that's,
crew members during that.
The different endings. I'm trying to look at the table.
I've just posted it to you on Steam.
Ah. Oh, then I need to start up Steam. Give me a sec here.
I know. I feel like Mass Effect would be a good game to stream, but I never know what games to stream apart from Magic. They don't have a lot to talk about, or they're a game that's horrible to stream, like Her Story or something like, or Undertale.
Yeah.
Where it's also like, it's a weird game to stream, and I also kind of want to enjoy it in its own time, but I would never play it again.
I'd go with a lot of indie games are actually totally worth playing. Okay. So I should put chat open here.
Yeah, I used to.
I'm in chat.
I did stream a fair bit of Invisible Ink, which is really fun. It's just a bit of a weird one to stream at times, because I'm trying to think about what I'm doing, but also explain why I'm doing it, and it just all goes wrong. That part's fun. It's just me like planning something for 5 minutes, and it just falls apart as soon as I do it. It's like, oh, forgot about that. Also a really fun game if you've never played it before.
But yeah, I think I was at the 2,800 level.
2,800?
On my Mass Effect 3.
Oh, I see what you mean now, sorry.
You have like a military rating, and that military rating determines which version of the endings you end up with.
I remember hearing something about that. It sounded kind of odd.
If you didn't actually get the offline message read, there you go.
Oh no, it's not. If your military score is very low, there's also the vaporized option. Okay, so those are the things that actually still not great. Not a great ending. I think there would have been a lot better options.
But Earth was certainly saved. My squad mates survived, but I died.
Yeah, you die in pretty much every version, and even if in the one you quote unquote live, it's just a theory. Very small scene that doesn't really. I mean, it implies it heavily.
Yeah.
Was it one of these things where it's like, kind of leaving that door open just in case they want to go back to it?
I don't think so, because I'm pretty sure this was the end of Shepard no matter what. Because I think Andromeda plays like far in the future of this game, at least a few hundred years. I hope so, at least. I don't need Shepard running around.
Yeah, it's like I'm. Oh yeah, Daktan. I sadly dropped that last one. I can't mulligan in this deck. It doesn't seem to work very well. I think in both games that game I like mulligan to 5. Also, I need to read how Fertile Thicket works. I was like looking at it going, where's the land? But it goes on top of your deck.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that. I actually put one on the top where I probably shouldn't have.
Yeah, I was looking at it going, where's my swamp? Where's the swamp that would have come in? I said to my opponent, where's my swamp? And he's like, on top of your library. Like, oh yeah. Yeah,
for
read
that.
the cards.
There was the weird moment in my game where one of my things should have died, but it didn't for some reason. And my opponent went like, oops, and then didn't explain why it wasn't dead, and I still don't know why.
Did he cast something at it?
So basically, like, he had a plated crusher, and I was blocking it with a breaker of armies. So it's a 7-6 and a 10-8.
Yep.
And then he made one of his scions fight my crusher. Fight my breaker of armies. And then damage happened. But my breaker of armies didn't die. Even though it had taken 1+7. I still can't figure out what happened.
Did he sacrifice the scion before the spell resolved?
It's possible. I'd have to go back and look at the replay.
Because then the spell wouldn't technically fizzle because one of the 2 targets is still valid.
Oh, it's dead air.
But the creature is no longer there, so it can't fight.
He might have done that. Because I was looking through the log and it says like, oh, a natural aggression goes on the stack. And I'm like, okay. I can't remember if I saw any damage on my breaker now I think about it. I wish I could look at the replay, but because we're in an active event, we can't. But I'll be interested to see and go back. It didn't matter in the end because he just ultimated Cure and I was like, yep, that'll do it.
Kiora. I have one in my deck.
Yeah. Boo. I faced I still need to face an Obnixilis to complete the collection of planeswalkers who have wrecked me today.
Still round 4. You guys, by the way, see the scrap shots?
Yeah.
Oh, shitstreamers say 2.
Yes, 1 and 2.
I think I've said a lot of those.
I'm pretty sure I'm like, I've done that one before.
Yeah, like, the funny thing is, I'm just ticking through them. I was like, how many? Like, I've seen all of these happen pretty much. Especially just like the first one with all the brr brr brr.
That's just Adam.
One day I will buy Adam an air horn, and everyone else will regret it.
That's actually tempting, just to send them an air horn.
I need to figure out if I want to send a gift to Desert Bus, where to send it, because I have basically I have a gift for Alex for during his stream. During his shift.
During his shit.
During his shit, yes, not his shift, but his shit.
I'd say, is the gift
Go
toilet
pooping.
roll?
There you go, Alex. Have a
Here's a
gift.
I think you probably... Maybe it's to the same place where the moon base is?
They
it's
won't
moon.
be doing it at the moon base again, I would have thought.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, but
yeah.
I mean, it's fine if it arrives a week or two early. And I actually want to send it now.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah,
want
'cause
it
you
to
think of air
arrive
travel
during
and-
Desert Bus because they're not gonna check the post.
I'm trying to figure out where to send it. I haven't figured that out yet because I asked Serge on Twitter, but he hasn't responded yet. So I'm probably gonna ask Ash.
Do you need the moon base address?
Possibly. For one, I don't know how public it is.
Email James. James is your best bet.
If not, a ton of people in chat have it because when they sent out the backer rewards for the Kickstarter, they put the address on that.
The return address is also on that.
Yeah.
For the Patreon.
Yeah. The point is that
Oh, that's
kinda
what I'm
want
thinking, sorry,
to
the
have
Patreon.
contact with somebody
Yep.
so that they know that I'm sending something and it's not a bomb. or something.
Email James.
I'll
Yeah,
email James
James
for that.
Yeah, an email's probably the best bet because it's harder to forget when someone's emailed you as
Yep.
opposed to Twitter.
Yeah, you're right. No, I'll
Yeah,
email James after stream.
Email James. If James doesn't get back to you, let me know and I'll have a chat with him.
Great.
I'll send him a message.
I will do that.
But James is usually pretty good about picking up his email.
Yeah, him
Name isn't.
I think that's because he probably gets all the email. I've
That's
emailed him
actually
once and
right.
got a reply in like 5 days later.
Well, by the way, there is one thing I still need to bug them about, which is the unemployed announcer tier for the Kickstarter. Remember that Kickstarter like 2 years ago?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I still haven't seen that.
Tweet at Graham for that one.
Tweet him, yeah, probably later. I keep forgetting. It's been so long ago.
Yeah,
keep
actually
forgetting.
tweet at Graham for that one.
I'm gonna tweet him right now before I forget.
Yeah.
Like, is there an ETA on the unemployed announcer tier from the Kickstarter?
Yeah, should I have had one? Have you done them?
Like, it's not like I'm asking, I'm hassling you periodically. I'm putting a few months in between each time I ask.
Yeah.
To be honest,
So
I think
there's quite a few of us at 2 and 1 actually.
Yeah, there's a
yeah,
good chance. One
and I
of
think
us,
there's me
ends it.
and Addy play at 1 and 2 and maybe Hats, but it looks like he's going to time again. So, given it's
Jeez.
41 minutes in and still in game 2.
But me, Red, and Keeb are all at 2 and 1.
But for what's worth, I think there's still some Kickstarter awards they're like way behind on. Like, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Didn't they just do one recently with the guy on the stream where it's like you stream with them, kind
The
of?
Rumble tier.
Yeah, because I remember my Alchemist stream took about a year, and there was like a lot of confusion with that as well. 'Cause
Oh, yeah,
somehow
yeah.
they accidentally almost put the wrong person on it, and I had to kind of awkwardly email saying I don't want this person on it. Not because I don't like them, but because it's not who asked to stream it. It's like it was very
Exactly.
awkward. And I know because I know a couple of people brought this up. I have no idea what happened to the supposed Twitch giveaways either.
I mean,
'Cause
I'm assuming those aren't that tricky to organize, right?
Twitch giveaways, you just like Twitch has like a little inbuilt thing for it, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm hoping. Like, even if Gray were to say it's not gonna happen, I'd be fine with it. Like, okay, fine.
I think it's
But
mostly they've forgotten. Because I've actually seen no one else bring it up, so it might just be once they did say that and I just missed it.
I'll try to. I'll remind him periodically, but I'm gonna turn the light up a little bit.
I've just realised that my stream, my voice has been muted, so possibly for that entire last match, I was muted.
Oops.
Oops.
Oh well.
That explains why there aren't any viewers.
I've the worst thing I've done is like I keep talking to you guys, muting myself on that, and then being like, okay, and then forgetting I'm still streaming, and then like 2 minutes in, I'm like, oh shit, still streaming.
And then starting to jerk off. Ah, damn it, I forgot.
Terms of service.
It was one time, and I don't have a webcam.
I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself on that one.
Oh, here we go. Round begins.
So if can't wear hats and Candy Nuke for the wooden spoon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe me and Addy Pie. Maybe any mix of Keeb, Uno, Nightmare. Yeah, and that's it.
You actually get a
How many
booster for 1 win, so they are 2 boosters for a win, so they're actually fighting for something.
Yeah, you get 2 boosters for a win.
Get the boss music out.
You get 2 boosters for 2 wins. You get 3 boosters for 3 wins.
Oh, I need to face Addy Pie now, just for the tension. Although there are actually, will Hatson?
If
I
you're
don't want
1
both.
and 2, there is nothing. If you're both 1 and 2, there is nothing to play for.
Yeah.
Well, there's pride.
Other than crushing him.
I call him PewDiePie a lot, so he's got a measure of revenge to get on me for that.
But
Let's
are
hope,
there 5 people on 2 and 1? No, there are 6.
Oh, there's 6. There should be 6.
Everything works out fine.
Oh, that was toilets. I died horribly.
That does sound pretty toilets.
Yeah.
It should be you and Candy Nuke then for the honour of 2 packs.
Yes, who gets the 2 packs? 1v1 me. How did you guys do?
I am 2 and 1 now.
As am I. I basically destroyed my opponent so hard he quit the event.
Oh wow. Alright, so since I'm not going to be playing you guys, I can tell you what I had in my deck. Or in my pool, even. Let me just... There we go. I've got a screenshot saved, but I'll tell you. We had Ulamog. We got him. Bane of Balaged.
Nice.
Smoldering Marsh.
Oh.
Canopy Vista.
Ooh.
So much value. Was there anything else that was really...
That's not the...
Hey, Addy Pie.
All right. Well,
okay.
I'll see you guys in a bit.
Okay, Red. Good luck. Have fun.
Good luck to all of you.
Do we want to consider staying in Mumble?
I'm happy to stay in Mumble if you are.
I might as
I
well.
don't have anybody in here in chat aside from Drakon, so it wouldn't be that bad. I wouldn't coordinate with them that much.
I would like to play first.
Okay, well then.
But this is pretty.
Oh yeah,
bad.
This is a toilet's hand. I'm mulliganing this.
Yeah, I think I'm getting rid.
6 lands? No, thank you.
Addy Pie is still deciding.
This I will keep.
Yeah, I'll keep this as well. Been better, but I can make this work. As will I.
Right. Okay. Forest and go. Eventually.
I like this idea.
Okay. Swamp and Snapping Gnarled.
Ah, I see. So it's come to this then.
It may have done.
Island. Snapping Gnarled.
Oh wait, you two playing each
fine.
other?
Yes, we are.
All
That's
right,
why-
I will
that's why
actually
you're
back out
staying
then,
in-
because
That's why we're staying in chat.
I will dip out then.
Okay.
Thank you.
It is very weird to stream and also talk to people. Oh yeah, Addy Pie isn't streaming, is he? I just didn't even talk about his hand. It's a bit of a clunky one, let's face it. Yeah, it's. I do enjoy it. It's just difficult to constantly keep talking. Like, what's odd is I actually find it easier to stream Magic than anything else because actually talking through what I'm doing is quite useful in terms of making decisions and whatnot. Because I'm just like, oh, well, I can do this and that, and then sometimes like, what about this? Well, other games, like, what have I streamed before? Invisible Ink was, like, there was plenty to talk about. It's just hard to balance that and make it sound anywhere near cognizant English. What else? Like, that's why I would never stream Dota, because I would just never be able to talk in it. Because just like it's way too much to think about what you're doing in Dota and to talk about it. Like, even like the pro streamers are just, you don't talk. Yeah, it's difficult to get through. Like, I think a good mic is more important than anything. Like, personally, I'm not too fussed. Like, I could have a webcam, but I can't be bothered to put it in. Yeah, the stream times don't help as well. Zero value income. Both of us with the no value mortuary mire. I think I'd be more distracted if I knew I was on webcam. That's the thing. Ooh, Smouldering Marsh. So yeah, we really need blue mana. We can Ruinous Path, but we can't play any of this stuff, so we've basically got a 2-card hand. And like, whoa, ahead on the board for now. He's eventually going to play another creature, you'd imagine. Yeah, I imagine it is nice. I think I just feel a little too self-conscious with the camera on. Like, I kind of like the anonymity that it's just my voice. Also, I actually don't know where I balance it on this computer. Let's just give this dude vigilance. And Adipie will never suspect that I'm in blue. I didn't suspect he was in white. So he could have the Odd Mix list to complete our trio. Ah, that Noah Bradley land. So good. It does make me fear he could have like Gideon's Reproach or something, because he hasn't played anything and he's got 6 cards in hand. So it's either like he's got a ton of land, or I don't know, something fishy's going on. I don't trust this. He's up to something. Yeah, it's fine if you interact with chat. Like, I'm quite fortunate. Whenever I stream, I've only ever got like 4 or 5 people. So it's easy to interact with that, as opposed to like when like LRR MTG's on, there's like 800 people. It's going zoom. Like, I wouldn't be able to cope with that, because you just know you're missing a bunch of good stuff. I wonder if we need to worry about March from the Tomb. I have Venus Griffin is going to die. Yep. But we can play this, and now we've got the combo of the Stonehaven Medic. So whenever, which just means that we'll just start tapping this on this turn because it gives it flying. Although we might not even need to yet because he's only got the Kalashtra healer out. Could have something like Smite the Monstrous. And then we would kind of be stuck because we've got a Ruinous Path, but then we don't really have anything we can do without blue mana. Or we could have his own Ruinous Path. Foil Ruinous Path, no less. Looming Spires. I do not trust this. Gain unlife. Another blue card. Oh boy. I'm not going to attack because I think he's... I don't know, maybe he's got Gideon's Reproach or something. Yeah, I have done streams before where there's actually been no one in the stream and you're just talking to yourself. It's very weird. Because you ask yourself a lot of hypothetical questions. Oh, that's a Deathless Behemoth. Sacrifice 2 Eldrazi's. I have issues with this. Land would be nice here, especially if it's an island. Plains will do. Oh Christ, that was... Let's do that again. Awaken an island, black, black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm wondering, he's got black, red and white. There's not too much, there's no sign creation in white. There's some in black but not in red. So hopefully you can't bring that back. Oh, I see what you're saying. Sorry, I misunderstood. Oh no. Awaken fight. I literally cannot cast anything else in my hand right now. Oh dear. I'll do nothing. So I think if I find blue, I'm good. Because he must figure I'm like missing a colour or something. Because then I've got like 6 mana and 6 cards in hand. I'm just doing 0 with it. Free Death Touch, so he's actually building up a board. That's an ally. I wonder if he attacks with Kalashtra Healer now, because he did that before when he had open mana. No, he doesn't. So effectively taking 2 a turn because the life gain. This medic has been doing a lot of healing. Wrong land. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 8 of our lands. We've got 5 blue sources. So we're not guaranteed to draw any. Okay, here comes the parade of allies now. This could get a bit difficult. need to find blue source soon, or just non-blue spells. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can't even play break with armies at the moment. Well, it's kind of a land. I mean, there is something to be said for just cracking the spawning bed. Grave birthing. I will exile planes. Oh, I think I'm gonna get swarm surged at some point. That point is probably now. More blighted step. Classical recruit with Monarchy. Oh, it's also an alloy. Well, it says allies. Well, it's not that we have no mana, we just have the wrong mana. So, still going to get in with the McKindy. I think I will take this hit for now. The next time I will use a silence to block, just in case we go like the break with armies or something. Take 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oop. Get my ski on. Oh, and he has no cards in exile, for fuck's sake. It's not even worth playing it out at this point, is it? But then again, when am I ever exiling anything? Like, it's literally off this. So I think I just have to. The no value is very real. I probably would be killing this. I can't exile anti-buy, it's not allowed. There's like laws and shit against that. So he's gonna gain all his life now. Oh Christ. We may be a little bit screwed. Actually no, which one? I guess we are. The +1/+1 might be, well, to us, both options for us are almost universally terrible. If we can draw blue and draw it quickly, we might have a way out of this. I'm going to put media back on. I think if we block like this. I just want to kill the menace guy. Yeah, I know, I was annoyed about couldn't exile him either, but, you know, bloody UN and shit. Am I just dead to Swarm Surge? Pretty much. Which I think is what is happening. Oh, tandem tack. That's good as dead. So we're looking at kind of aggro allies. You get out because you've not been good all day. You get in. Honestly, a 2-3 match is pretty good against this stuff. Not good enough. can't keep that. This is very, very reminiscent of the last hand. Or the last game even. That can stay though. This happened last time. We actually have plays this time though. I'm guessing he has Mortuary Mire here to then get the healer back, because he just doesn't like that guy. That is my guess. Yeah, called it. Valkyrie firing shots. Shots fired! Shots fired! I'm actually kind of happy with that though. Bone Splinters is a good card. I'll trade it for a medic. Okay, that's a nice one. I think actually nice enough that I want to play it first. Actually, Great Horn's probably better because if we land full, we're getting some more. I just like going over there emissary so much. Yeah, as long as you can wait. You can always wait. We'll send a rescue team. Be fine. So we're just going to bounce life gain off each other. This is going to die, isn't it? No, it isn't. Kill surprise. Yeah, it's gotten dark somehow. So you get trained full on. He has not played a land again, so maybe he's stuck on mana. Maybe he isn't. He's got nothing on his Yeah, I know it's autumn. It's just it's one of those things that creeps up on you when you don't realise. Considering I walk to and from work, it's going to be interesting. Yeah. I guess we beat them. Like, we can't really... I sense all the shenanigans right now. At least the mills have lights now? The mill? I am confused. So they've all got first right. If you... Okay, so a second of that. I was a bit worried 'cause this is a bit of a worrying situation with Zarda. I really want to go with black sauce. Just so I can kill her now. Because Zarda can kill you out of nowhere. Keep on attacking. Then, yeah, let's just play Noyendar. I know, Valkyrie's just doing Valkyrie things. I am not north of Birmingham, I'm south of Birmingham. I think. Google Maps. They're all getting Vigilance. While I look at where I am in relation to Birmingham. Yeah, I'm south of Birmingham, just. So, Kappa. Kappa. So, a bunch of things are happening. We're not being attacked. Good. That's a breaker on me. I think I just keep attacking in the air. Because the only spell I can use is Smite the Monstrous. Well, there's the only one I can actually cast on mana. So I guess I figure I'd wait until he just plays something. Yes, I told you so hard. How you're still conscious from the verbal beatdown is beyond me. Oh. Is this instant or sorcery spell, thank god. So I wonder if he still attacks. Oh, he does. Okay. Million, get in front of that. You get in front of... Actually... Use that. You block this for first strike. You block Max for police power. Let's see what it is. So let's. It is cast, unfortunately, and that's probably not what I wanted to say as a land, but screw it. Actually, it's coming block this here. What am I doing? So they all get this. But I think the Smite the Monstrous means I can kill on the backswing. So we lose Million Dar. We take 8. He doesn't lose anything. He has a follow-up play. Yep. He loses Core Blade Will though, so he's got nothing. Okay, right, I'll be back in a second as well, because I think I need to go do something very quick. Oh no, maybe not. I don't know what's happening. Ignore me. Ignore me. Okay, right, we won that one. Actually, I'm going to go for a very, very quick break. Sorry about that break. I think I actually want Dispel, maybe. No, I'm fine. I'm figuring that if he's got like Lithomancer's Focus and Zada, he might want to do things with it. Can't Wear Hats is winning the last game. Uno and Nightmare are 1-all. Yeah, interesting. So no white this time. Oh boy. We're on the draw. Turn 1 Evolving World. Begin the parade of white cards that will appear. If we draw lands, this hand's actually pretty good. We've got Removal, we've got Sky Spawner. If we get a Plains we've now got, we would have access to Smite and Noyendar. Now we have a Shrivel. Interesting. is your turn free play, sir? It is. Grana's Emissary. Hey, that's my card. Let's play out a Sky Spawner. Let's get drained. Just always yield to that. Actually, I don't. Maybe I don't want to. Maybe I could do some shenanigans with that. That's unfortunate. Yeah, Candy Neat really struggled against us with lands as well. It really sucked when games go that way, 'cause it's just not fun for anyone. How is the multi-twitching? Because you must be watching at least 4 streams, I would imagine. That looks like Lithomancer's Focus, or some kind of pump spell, so I will not block. That's an Arcana Assassin. He's got a lot of allies, so we just got to be wary of that. And now I would really like to draw white. Yes, if he attacks here, I will trade. I've just remembered I can also Demon's Grasp. But here, I figure he's going to have a Lithomancer's Focus, and then we counter it. Or some kind of pump spell. Counter that, get something in exile in case we get to process later on. I don't think we've processed once this entire draft. Yep, so let's counter Das spell. We've got another pump spell, that would suck. But at least we get it all out of the way in one go. Next turn, if we draw white, we can play Noyandar. If not, we can... Ah, there you go. So you had 2 pump spells. I'm actually kind of happy with that. It's not great because we just lose our guy and take a bit of beats, but we've just got 2 things out of the way. If we draw land, we can just start removing things. I think is the plan with this. Feels like we're pretty behind, but we can get there. If we like got a Noyandar to resolve and then on top of it, it'd be pretty good. Otherwise I might just Tightening Coils this next play, or the Assassin. Oh wow, that's gonna do us in. Yeah, I think we're in a bit of trouble now. Like, you can deal with Retreat to Emiria when you're even or ahead, but when you're behind, it's so difficult. So he's going for the ally to give us Death Touch. I think I'll probably completely disregard the Arcana Assassin. I hope he doesn't have another pump spell. If he does, that is pretty rough. Okay, he's just gonna pass. Okay, this is something. It's not island, that's the problem. It's not plains even. That was always going to be a risk with this mana base though. Kalashri Night Watch. Well, that's getting Demon's Grasped. No, don't give that +1/+1. Jesus. Oh, hats. That is disgusting. Beast of Balaged, I'm assuming. Yeah, let's just do this now, because next turn, if we're lucky, we can Noyandar and coil something. So he's down to 3 cards. Oh, jeez. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can actually play out this to actually have a blocker out. And while he has no mana up, I'm going to smite his fellow Sovereign. Like, it would be nice to get the value off Noyandar, but it's too cutesy to wait, I think. We might just stabilise. Bane of something tentacles, yeah. It's one of my few complaints about this set. All the Eldrazi look the bloody same. It's really annoying. What's happening here? Zadar. So we didn't play a land this turn. I don't buy it. Oh, we actually have something in exile for once. I'm going to do this now, because if he does have something to target Zada to get her out of range, he has to use it on his turn now. He doesn't. We might be stabilising. And that's Valkyrie. Valkyrie. It's poor design. That's what I'm going with. Yeah, so now he's going pumpy pump, so he's going to attack. I'm going to try and keep the Emissary alive. I'm going to assume he doesn't have a pump spell, because if he did, I think he would have used it to make Zada survive, unless it's Sure Strike. He has another big threat, got Tightening Coils. Gets out Noyandar. Ruinous Path. We did know he had that, to be fair. Blue, white, black. So he's now got a -2, -4 land. He's down to 1 card. This is tense. This is tense. What's he going to go for? Does he go? Oh, it's interesting. Does he go for the pump or does he go for the ally? Yeah, I think you go for the ally. Go wide. So you can, like... I think I've got a block. If it's Sure Strike, it's Sure Strike. But I don't think I can't not block, because he's going to have it next turn anyway. Oh, Gideon's Reproach. Okay. So we gained some more life. We've got some more blockers. I think we've stabilised. I think the other factor here is it's not how I want to win, but he is down to a minute 30. It's not how I want to win. Ideally, I would win through merit, but if it happens, it happens. I've actually noticed it happen. Like maybe it's because it's new set and it's pre-release weekend, but I've noticed it's happened a lot in Battles of Zendikar Sealed. With surprised he didn't attack there. Because if you give him one dude vigilance and then +1/+1, I can't block it with anything without trading. Hey, nothing wrong playing Hearthstone. I play Hearthstone quite a lot. It is good fun. Trademark. Yeah, if you hate yourself, you'd be playing like a watch and play game. I know no one wants to see that. But yes, if you're going to head off, we'll see you later. Thank you for stopping by and chatting. It's much appreciated. And hopefully it gave you a little bit of entertainment, if nothing else. There's a chance we can win this in time with the Night Watch. Hopefully he doesn't have a way to deal with that, because if not, it will quickly end the game. As I said, I don't want to win by time. It's not how I like to win. Don't thank Lemons. Actually do thank Lemons. Lemons is legit. Whatever that is supposed to mean. Um, 2, 4, 6 and 8. Do I attack with everything here? I don't think I do. I think I gain life. Give that flying. And then attack with these two. He can kill most of the... He can kill the breaker. He's got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 with some kind of pump. I'm glad that you try to be legit, Valk. It's appreciated. Click a bunch of buttons. Go. I mean, I think I'm going to win on time, but I think I'll probably win from this point anyway. Okay, let's unmute myself.
On Twitter.
Oh God, there's noise.
James
Hello.
assures me that he's going to put up the Minecraft video up on YouTube at some point soon. He's just had issues getting hold of the editing computer at the Moonbase. It's apparently
busy times.
Yeah, in use with someone editing it. He did say on Thursday that he was thinking he might just take the files home and just edit them.
That
on
might
his own
actually
laptop.
work.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Which may be the thing that happens.
Who knows?
Watch this space.
Consider it watched.
All right.
And I've got my 2 Battle for Zendikar boosters.
Noise.
Likewise.
So that's me, and thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me, everybody here, and I will catch people later.
Yes.
Right.
So,
Thanks for taking part, everyone. Good fun.
Yeah.
I guess I'll go next.
Yeah. Go ahead, Red.
I am
Go nuts.
Red Nightmare. I do a podcast with Hats.
Hey,
First Game
wow.
Boomers podcast.
We recorded a new one today, and there'll be one going up next week, and one just went up the other day on the old YouTube channel, and RSS and stuff is in the works. So keep an eye out for that.
And I will. I also stream myself on Red Nightmare 7. So that's www.twitch.tv/Red Nightmare 7.
Wait.
And you can also find me on Twitter at Fidolkin3.
Cool. I'm just going to do the old plug commands in the chat. And so we've got, that was Red. Keep, well, how about you, sir?
Yes, so you can find me, I'm Keep42 on Twitter, the YouTubes and everywhere else. I also stream on, again, twitch.tv/Keep42. My usual streaming slot is Tuesdays 8 till 10, BST, we're still on at the moment.
We are.
I've been working my way through XCOM Enemy Within recently.
Nice.
Basically, if you want to see a squad of soldiers wearing the most lurid pink uniforms, luck-sucking their way through every mission,
that sounds good.
Getting 50% chance shots every time, then tune in for the further adventures of Team Red Shirt.
Nice. And it also bears mentioning that you do have a co-host for most of these streams.
I do, yes. My cat Tesla likes to join in. Occasionally makes tactical decisions for me, such as launching smoke grenades at thin air. But yes, so if you want to see me mid-combat suddenly have a cat land on my head or keyboard, then definitely tune in. And I do occasionally, when he's sleeping in front of the webcam, I do just streams of Tesla sleeping. So
Nice.
yeah, do stay tuned to the channel for those.
Quality cat sleeping entertainment, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. And Sonata, how about you?
I am at twitch.tv/Sonata, SOHNATA.
Hey.
At Twitter is the same thing, and at YouTube is the Sonata, because
Ooh.
Sonata was taken.
Oh.
But you are the Sonata. You are
I am
the one true Sonata.
Exactly. Whoever stole it, like they've just got like a picture of an ultrasound on it. That's it. Screw that person. And their ultrasound.
The hell's that all about?
I don't know. Like, it's not as cool as magic.
You do mainly play Magic.
Yeah, that's everything to do with me. I don't know how to plug things.
No, that's good. All right, so that's it from me today on my stream, and thanks everyone for watching. Like I said, we'll be back here in about an hour's time for Culture Clash, so do tune in for that. That'll be me, Lawnmower, and HP Braincase as usual, talking about all kinds of stuff. But yeah, this was good, and look at this sick value: Ulamog, Canopy Vista, Fathom Feeder, Gruesome Slaughter. Oh, I also had Hero of Gomafada, Painful Truths, and Smoldering Marsh. And value.
Not bad.
It's pretty good. Even though I only went 1 and 3. But yeah, that's and I got a Kiora avatar, which is nice.
Nice.
But yeah, that's it from me for now, and I'll see you soon. So stick around. I'm gonna go eat some food and chill out. All right. See you in a bit. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Okay, I have a question
Yeah.
for everybody completely. I mean, turn off the stream.
It's okay. Like I've muted you, so they can't hear you anyway. I'm just gonna let it run for a bit before I actually completely kill it.
Okay, so I have a foil full art planes. How do I get rid of this thing and get some tickets back for it?
Search. You go to the trade tab, and the bots that give the best value are, you can find MTGO Academy's bot or Goat bots.
Yeah, I tend to use Goatbot, just because it seems to be more reliable for me than Academy.
They're some of the better paying ones.
Yeah.
You can maybe find better value, but Goatbot's pretty good because if it's not not a whole number of tickets, they'll store the remainder for you. So if you always use them, then
I think most of the bots do that though, don't they? Have like some form of credit. But if you are going to use a bot, you should stick to the same one so that you can claim back your credit. Because very rarely will you get an exact number of tickets.
yeah.
So I'm pretty pleased with that though. What is so? How much?
Oh wait, I'm still streaming. Crap.
Oh no!
I left
Bye,
the stream
stream.
on.